I'm just like, bro.
Do not attempt to adjust your podcast player. We are controlling the transmission. We are here to be your guide, helping you to explore local events, the art scene, music, theater, sports, and possibly a conspiracy or two. All here on the GCRX Radio and Podcast Network.
Vlad, you sit next to Ryan in the room. When a new guy like him comes in and you see how hard he works and plays the right way, how much does that rub off on you and the rest of the team?
What's a rub off means?
What did he say?
What's that?
Dude has all these pumpkins in his yard, and he's just telling me how it stinks. It smells god awful.
Did you tell him to take a sledgehammer to him?
Now you opened one up. Somebody crapped inside of all of them. You know what he called it? A spooky dookie.
That's terrible. I'm ready to walk out.
We're on.
Welcome to the Mostly Hockey Podcast, brought to you by GCRX, a podcasting network, and Alfresco production. And this has been a little Aaron Lewis. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How you guys doing over there?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
Hockey in the world.
Oh, I'm so happy.
There's cookies in the studio.
So happy.
Oh, listener Katie hooking us up with cookies again, which is awesome because I haven't ate anything since cold spaghetti at about 11 o'clock this morning.
Steam Deck doesn't work again.
Oh, awesome.
It's stuck on you this time.
Hell yeah. Right on. You get to just stare at me, huh?
It's not.
Are you going to crawl around on the ground and try to disconnect everything again?
No, hang on a minute. I think I can figure it. Dude, you guys talk amongst yourselves.
Talk amongst
Justin.
yourselves.
Did you turn it off and turn it back
Did
on?
you turn it off, turn it back on again?
Yeah, I'm gonna work on it here. Okay.
It kind of feels like a Beastie Boys song, doesn't it?
You got
It's
a
a mess.
fight
Look
for
at
like the Steam
No.
Deck?
Telling y'all it's sabotage. It's ridiculous. Well,
Phenomenal bass line in that song, by the way.
it's about it though. I can't stand the Beastie
I know.
Boys. I never have liked them. Like,
I don't know. It's weird. Like I've really been big into like songs with killer bass lines.
yeah.
Like I think
You think bass matters?
yes,
Yeah.
yes, I do. It was weird because today, once I got going with work and everything, I put my earbuds on and 4062 by Tool came on.
Oh,
And I think I
nice.
played it over and over like 8 or 9 times
Yeah?
in a row.
Tool getting down with streaming on Apple
Uh-huh.
and becoming that kind of made me listen to them more. Now I'm like a greatest hits Tool guy. I'm not like a deep catalog Tool guy. But when they went streaming, I think I listened to Tool for a week solid. No joke. Those 5 or 6 songs.
They had I
over
saw
and
an interview with Maynard. It's just I want to say it was like either Sunday or Monday.
Yeah.
It was like anything you would change. He's like, we went to streaming sooner.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, I regret that decision.
Yeah. The Beatles did the same thing. They held out forever. And then when they dropped their catalog, they just, and then everything just goes up.
Exploded.
Yeah. I don't know who else. So Garth Brooks is still doing that.
Is
He's
he
still
really?
holding. Yeah. He only will stream on Amazon Music.
That's fine. That's
whatever.
understandable.
But like the only reason I have Garth Brooks on my stuff is because I did the money laundering Apple, what was it? Apple Music mix
What up, Josh?
or Apple Music upload. Jeez, what does that mean? PC load letter. What the fuck does that mean? Like, what's going on there, man?
My red stapler.
What is that? This dude's downloading like
It's-
software and
It's
shit.
apparently
Oh,
it needed
God.
an update.
This is what happens when we do 2 shows a month, boys. That's how it goes.
It's your fault.
This didn't happen on my MacBook when we did the pancake challenge. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, this thing is saying we have to close all applications.
We'll be right back. You got no cameras?
No, they can see you.
Yeah.
That's it.
Nah,
Uh,
I gotta be on the whole show. Damn.
You're sitting at the
Close.
desk.
Shit, you boys could have remoted in.
I mean, what do you? I don't know if it means close all applications.
We're about to find out. Click OK.
Jesus Christ, man. Well, look. All right.
Uh-oh.
While you engineered that situation, The social department, man, they put out some stuff a week or so ago, and people have actually been getting a hold of me with this, man. The White Castle challenge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I've had more people be like, "Hey, when's that happening?" I've had more people tell me when it should happen so they could be there. So the deal is, and we kind of touched on it the last time we were together. 3 of us, 3 crave cases, no time limit. Whoever finishes first, right? Are we all pretty much on that?
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay. Justin's cocky ass is like, I'm also going to have some cheese fries. And he still thinks he's going to win. I've had so many people be like, how many bathrooms does your house have? Didn't think about that. Yeah. Oh,
Justin.
Damn. There goes Justin.
Hit me.
Jesus, man. Look at you.
I know.
So when are you quitting your job and just becoming a professional engineer?
I don't know, man. But
Damn. Hell yeah. Hit yourself, dude. I almost don't even want to show you this anymore, but I'm gonna. But wow, dude. Congrats, man.
I know.
All right.
Fucking-
Hey, it's great to have you with us.
Right here, man.
Boom.
Boom. He said.
Pow.
Damn, dude. Right on. Like Tobiyashi. Hell yeah, dude. Mikey.
Katie says she's out of town December 6th and 8th.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like I've been getting all these shots of when people can be there. Someone listener AA
Mikey,
Wait, you're out of town? No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
Boys not out.
I will have 2 small children.
Yeah. But bring him. Yeah, bring him.
I'm scared to put the camera on me again. It's gonna freeze this.
Do it. Just do it. Justin. Nailed it.
Good job, Pete.
Van Halen book.
Yeah.
So that dropped.
Yeah.
You said you were getting it. You got it like a day early.
I did.
The
It was
hell,
supposed to release
man?
today, and I got it yesterday.
Hell no. So how far are you in that thing?
3 full chapters in it.
Hell yeah. How is it?
It's really good. It
Yeah?
talks about being young, their father being the musician and growing up in Holland, and then their mom. I didn't know their mom was like a 4-foot tall lady from Indonesia.
I didn't know that either.
I didn't know that either.
They're from Holland. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
I didn't know they're from
Moving
Holland.
to America and
Yeah.
being young and not speaking a word of English
Yeah,
and
I
all
knew
this. I was
that.
like, man, this is pretty good.
I don't know if you've got there or not, and it's not really a spoiler. I think it's kind of public knowledge. I didn't know about it, but apparently, since Eddie has died, there has been a rumor of a reunion.
Yes.
Did you know about this?
Yes.
All right. So in that book, he talks about how that was done and what happened to make it stop. And when you
Well, I
get
already
there,
know
you already
what
know what
happened
happened.
to make it
Okay,
stop.
yeah. So
I read an interview. I didn't
Yeah.
actually see an
So-
interview, but I read about it where he was
DRL.
asked why it didn't happen. And yeah,
over a memorial
yeah.
video.
Yeah.
So like they're gonna go on tour, right? And they're gonna do a memorial show essentially for Van Halen, Eddie Van Halen. And so in that show, there was going to be a scheduled memorial video, and David Lee Roth lost his ever-loving goddamn mind over it and walked out.
Because it's always been about him.
That's crazy.
But my main issue with that is, okay, Alex, pull up your big girl pants and fucking call Sammy.
Mm-hmm.
Because Sammy just did his own
Yep.
Van Halen tribute tour that stopped by here in the STL.
Why can't we have the best of both worlds? Come
Because
on, man.
nobody wants to see David Lee Roth anymore.
Yeah. The videos of him that come out, dude, he's so crazy. He's just super crazy.
That should be the podcast title.
What is it?
He spent all last night reading on the couch, occasionally giggling.
Yes.
Dude, some of the stuff was funny.
Dude, if my son would have been anywhere near, he'd been like a grown ass man reading a book on the couch with a blankie. That's what he says to me every damn
I
time.
told him to shove his thumb up his ass and play sit and spin so he can get over it.
Jesus Christ. Cam Jansen. What did he hit me with a grown ass man's? Oh, yeah, no, that's not for he any chance he gets a grown ass man in. And then he started referring to himself as I'm an almost grown ass man over here. I'm like, no,
Clothesline his ass next time.
not. But yeah, dude, I want to read that book. It's just a long list of books I want to read. I started the Matthew Perry book.
Did you order the Alex Van Halen? The
I
brothers?
didn't. No,
Oh,
I can't. So if
It's
I keep,
coming to your hands the moment I'm done with
if
it.
I
then.
keep buying books and they stack up,
Fair.
I feel like an idiot.
Fair.
Like,
Well, you just bought
you
the.
know, I got the
Ronin.
last Ronin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's coming up. We got a whole new segment, boys. Whole new segment. that we're gonna sneak in the Mostly. It's called the Mostly 40 Nerd Notes.
Go cool.
Yeah,
I'm in.
I want you to play it when we go,
Mhm.
but I kind of want you to hear it right now. I got a drop down there for that segment. No,
Actually, the Lord of the Rings was not really a trilogy.
so I went for that, and I ended up with this.
Okay, here you go.
And then you can tell me who this
If there's
is.
somebody asks for a trade request.
That's a hockey player. Who do you think that is? Hit it again.
It can be a distraction if there's somebody asks for a trade request.
Trevor Zegras.
No,
Is that Crosby?
no.
Oh.
His face looks just as cringy as that sounds. That's Jason Spezza.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow.
And he's a
It sounded like a young Crosby.
I think every time we do the Mostly 40 Notes, I'm gonna do a different.
Okay.
I was looking for that. I was like, actually,
Actually,
if you're talking about the original trilogy,
It's amazing how well you
actually-
do that, Justin.
That's his real voice.
Oh, wow,
Yeah.
that explains a lot.
Everything else is a
Yeah.
game.
yeah, this isn't. I don't really.
That's
talk
his
like
radio
this. This is my
voice.
radio voice.
When I talk to him on the phone, it's the other thing.
Here we are. KT 207.
To
Slow jams.
the Wayne's World 2, Handsome Dave.
Yeah.
And the Mr. Scream.
Oh.
Coming at you.
Coming
No,
up
no.
on the ones and twos weathers coming up.
Mhm.
We've got hockey because it's the third week of hockey.
Yeah.
Since we've been together. But before that, there's no socks. Not even.
No.
Oh, there's no Mikey socks. I'm gonna scratch that. You got something for us, right, dude? Over there, Justin.
Hang on a second.
No,
I
Oh.
forgot.
For whatever
Mikey
reason-
socks are Lucky Lola's today. Just spread it on. What's going on? We can't see what you can see. So
I gotta fix your light. It's bugging me.
Who's light?
Tim's. So much better.
this is behind the scenes, man. Just
We're
building airplanes in the air.
we're
aren't
building
we?
airplanes
we're building
in the
airplanes
sky,
in the
bro.
air,
You
aren't
think
we?
maybe
Yeah.
we would check this
Yeah.
shit out before?
No.
we
No,
arrive?
no. Okay, look.
Too busy eating cookies.
It was. We were eating cookies. That's your fault.
That's
It's your
listener
fault.
Katie.
Wow.
Listener Katie sent this.
Actually,
Actually,
That was your fault.
It's actually your
Alright.
fault.
All right, what are we doing?
I forgot.
Oh, do you want?
You gonna let's settle it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, bring it.
Here you go.
Hey,
How old is too old to go trick or treating?
we talked about something earlier today too. The let's settle it has not really ever been a let's settle it. This should be called let's fight about it.
Mhm.
That's what this really turns into. But this is a good one, man. Yeah. How old is too old to go trick or treating? No right answer whatsoever. Right?
Oh, there's a right answer.
No, everybody will disagree.
I mean, if you got gray hair, you probably shouldn't be out trick or treating.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what, dude. If you show up and you just have like a bag and nothing, and you're like, I'm a trick or treater.
Yeah.
You
I'm a
know?
17-year-old.
Yeah, I'm a 17-year-old.
I mean, we just pick an age. What age do you think it needs to stop at?
I'm just gonna use the reference point of what Daryl quit because that's my oldest, and I think he quit trick or treating at 12 or 13.
What a loser.
maybe earlier. No, I think that's about right.
Mhm.
12 or 13. I would
Right.
imagine.
Honestly, I don't care. The way I see it is like, I would say probably easy way to do it. 21. Cut it off.
21.
Yeah,
You're
I
gonna
mean,
give him
if
to
I
the
got a
21?
Look, if I got a 17-year-old that comes up knocking on my door that's dressed up and says trick or treat, I'm gonna give you.
Yeah,
to
Well,
him.
you gonna pay his mortgage too? 21?
A
Do I
21.
look that rich?
A 21-year-old
Okay, we
rolls
can
up
cap
on
it at
me.
18. I don't care. If you come up to my door and you're like trick or treat,
18?
If a 20,
Excuse me, sir. Instead of the Snickers, can you pay my, I don't know, college
my
tuition?
every- if a 20-year-old came
most
up,
Americans are already doing that as it is.
You ain't lying.
if a 20-year-old came up to my spot for Halloween, I'd be like, Amazon drops off over there, bud.
Yeah.
Like, what are you
I don't
doing
care.
here?
No, dude, the clear
Yeah.
decision is if you could drive a car,
Yeah.
fuck on.
Nah.
Go, get
It's
the
the
hell outta here.
second they're like, here's a 3,000-pound death machine, you no longer can fucking. you
That
can't-
is his
that's a cutoff.
parameter of most things in life. When you can
Dude.
drive, now I think about
At
it, that
that point, you're pretty much an adult.
yeah.
All right. Once that you
I
got
wouldn't go
freedom.
that far.
We are
No,
dumb.
no, no,
We are
no, no, no.
You're a
adult.
dumb adult,
I'm about to say,
but you
yeah.
have so much more freedom,
yeah.
right? And you have to be trusted to do your own thing. You're done with trick or treating.
Nah.
I
So
don't know, man.
15 and a half, whatever they get a driver's license. Now, if they go past 16 and I'm not getting a driver's license because they're like, well, why would I? I got rideshare or whatever.
You think that's a thing, huh?
Yeah.
I wonder if that's a thing. That is a
What?
thing. Like kids are not getting their license
I-
more and more and more.
I think that's that's a thing.
I didn't know. I mean, Daryl was all about it when he could, but
Mhm.
yeah, I didn't really understand that that's a thing. Like kids aren't getting their license as quickly as they used to
Mhm.
because they're like, why? I got Wi-Fi and pizza rolls.
Katie says 18 as well.
18. No more cookies.
No more
every
cookies.
time.
Every
You
time.
get our shit taken away nonstop, dude. Like you're the one.
Why?
You're
What did I
the
do?
only one. Like it's always you. I don't know.
I mean, Jamie,
12, 13.
Jamie's like just the mom point of view here. It's just, well, if they're trick or treating, at least they're not getting in trouble. I trick or treated and I got a lot of trouble. You ever corned a car?
Yeah.
I used to do that.
Christ.
We used to
Yeah.
go first. We'd go steal a bunch of corn from some cornfield.
Yeah. So
'Cause,
you've already
you know,
stole something.
It's
Yeah.
the Midwest,
Right.
So we'd steal a bunch of corn and then we'd shuck the corn.
Yep.
And then we just carry around, instead of having a bag for candy, we just had corn.
Yeah.
And when you throw it at cars, it sounded like you were throwing rocks at their car,
Yeah.
and then you'd run.
Hits a damn car like a beef, baby.
Mhm.
Crazy.
People would stop, run.
All right.
Mikey-
So you're
Mikey
saying
just like,
you're saying when you could drive? I'm saying
Yeah.
12, 13. Mikey. What do you saying?
Mikey is, I think,
said
in the same
21,
thing. At
right?
least they're not getting in
Originally,
trouble.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
like, and it's kind of along the same lines.
Katie,
as
you
what
dress up,
Jamie
you get
said.
candy.
It's kind of along the same lines what Jamie said. If they're trick or treating at my door, they're not being
Oh,
stupid.
no. Tim, you said the cookies were a distraction, so no more cookies. You got them taken away.
Who was distracted?
Yes.
You know, fuck you guys. Whatever.
I wasn't distracted. I brought my microphone. Like I'm like, when the lead singer shows up, he's carrying that little tiny fucking case. And he's just like, I'm ready, guys. While
Well-
the guitar player has to set up everything.
I'm glad
Right?
we settled
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's the thing I'm saying. Like, it should be called "Let's Argue About This" or
Nah,
"Let's
that's-
Fight About."
we
This.
settled it.
We did
It's
settle
settled,
it.
yeah.
We did settle. We have 3 different places. To go.
3 different opinions.
Christ. All right, man. Mikey socks are white. The
Mikey socks are white.
yeah, Mikey sock. Well, we scrapped that segment when you were trying to figure out the thing. Hell yeah. Graphic, dude. The social team, the graphic for the you missed the White Castle talk too.
Mhm.
You were under the desk. Check that out, man. Look at
That's
those
beautiful-
guys.
That's a great picture.
That
of
looks
me, by
good,
the way.
right?
We should change that to my next profile picture.
That's when you ironically enough, that's when the camera was stuck on you
The
last
camera
week.
froze on you.
Yeah. It froze perfectly.
And then my photo is there's an awkward Curtis Joseph right next to me.
Right. Well, I was hacking Friendster when you guys
I need a minute. I need a
needed a minute.
minute. It
Yeah.
rerouted me to Friendster.
I was in
I need a
Friendster
minute.
trying to get into the mainframe here. So what are we doing with
God.
this?
So we were talking about essentially there's 3 crave cases. There's no time limit. It's whoever finishes first. That's what the rules are, right? And
Can I go throw up in your backyard and come back?
You do whatever. Well, there's a vomit element to it. I mean, I don't know. What's up?
Jamie, normal kids, not you. You were the kid that rolled around with a magnet on your roof. So, yeah.
Shit, dude, my back's fucked up because of that. The so the no time limit, the 3 crave cases.
Yeah.
What I was telling him is like I've had more people reaching out about this and giving me like a time frame on when they can make it than the pancakes. So like we got to nail down a date for that sometime.
I will
And then
decimate all.
Someone was like,
give
"How
me
many
one crave
bathrooms do you
case?
have at your house?"
You give me 1 crave case, maybe a thing of cheese
That's-
fries.
yeah,
I might
I
even
told
get
you.
some fish nibblers.
Or madman.
Sit down. I will decimate all.
I will decimate all 15,000, maybe more.
Maybe more. It cost me $40. Maybe more.
Maybe more. Yeah, so crave case 30, right?
Hang on. We might not be able to get onions on there. There's some kind of onion recall. Isn't there?
Seriously?
Yeah, I think there's like
Is
listeria.
Listeria in the onions now
or
too?
something like that. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
There's E. coli in
E. coli
the
In the McDonald's.
Shigella. I
yeah,
don't know.
in the quarter pounders. There's there's Listeria and Boar's Head.
Yeah. Jamie
Um,
told me something about onions the other day. and
onions have an issue
we were
now?
talking about the White
I
Castle
gotta make
thing.
chili Saturday.
Yeah, we were talking about the White Castle thing, and she
Yeah.
said onions, and
Lots
I said,
and
and
lots of
and
onion powder.
I meant
Little
to look it up
cabbages.
because somebody told me that those aren't onions.
Yeah, that's what I just said. So
Yeah.
there was this whole thing a long time
Was
ago.
it you?
Yeah,
told me this.
yeah. There was this thing that they're not onions, they're cabbage.
Yeah.
And then there was another thing: the burgers aren't beef, they're liver.
Fish nibblers. You've never had a fish nibbler?
Fish nibblers. Fish nibblers sound like a
Yes.
fantastic band.
Nate over here. There's chemicals in the water.
Oh yeah. They're spraying barium on us, bro.
Hey, I saw Tupac
Oh.
at McDonald's too, man.
Tupac was at McDonald's. He got a Big Mac and some fries.
Yeah, Ryan, get you some fish nibblers,
Yeah.
dude. They're good.
Screw those
You got a
fish
chicken
nibblers.
McNugget. That'll cheap
Fish
Staring to
nibblers?
his big brown plank, her big brown gangster
Gangster
eyes. Yeah.
You lied to me and my family and the whole
That's a
world
great
watching
tune,
it.
man.
Dude, I love that
That
song.
was a good song. Is it Nerf Herder? That's Nerf
No.
Herder. No?
That's
That's
Scott's basement or something.
Oh, Scott.
yeah,
Scott's
Zach's
something.
basement or something.
Yeah. What does Nerf Herder sings 19? No.
wasn't it the Van Halen song?
Yep. They sing Van Halen.
That's
Yeah.
what I thought.
Sammy Hagar. Is this what you wanted?
No,
I love that
That's
song.
a good song too.
the fish nibblers won't give you rickets. You're
They give you the rickets.
Oh,
you gotta bring
Huh.
rickets into
Ah,
this.
damn, he's sweeping the dirt floor. Now I got rickets.
Sleep in a dirt
Jesus.
floor, motherfucker. Now it's a
Now it's
ditch.
a ditch. Well, this has started great, man.
I love how
Yeah,
every single
just
thing we've talked about has turned into a movie quote or a song.
There was
Yeah.
there was a time when we were talking about starting a podcast where Justin's like, it's just gonna be two people doing fucking inside jokes for an hour. No one's gonna listen to it. And well, here we
And
are.
here
we
we
got
are.
3 now.
We got
Yeah.
5
So,
people
yeah.
listening to this. Shit.
Hell yeah. We love all 5 of you. Hockey.
4, 2,
4, 2, 1. Shit. Hockey. I said hockey and they dropped. No, it's look, the listeners outside are gone, dude. I went to White Castle.
They were like, we've
Um,
heard Dane
jealous.
Cook quotes enough.
Yeah,
We're
they
good.
live with they live with me. They hear
I'm a
Dane
cashew.
Cook something. Every time I go,
Sammy didn't
Every
need Van
time I take a
Halen. They needed
piss.
him.
I'm not joking, dude. Every time I take a piss to the house, I come out, I go, woo, bring on the piss. All right, man. Did you say Sandy Hook? What are you talking about?
No, he said Sammy didn't need Van Halen.
Oh.
They needed him.
Yeah, that's kind of true. Kinda
Hockey,
true.
finally.
Yeah, hockey. Ryan? Holy shnikey. Look at this dude. Hell yeah, Ryan. All right, man. I got a graphic up there. So there's been a ton of hockey, man. I got a graphic up there for Connor versus Connor. This was before the season, or right, like first week of the season. Check out those numbers, dude. Look at that. You're always going to get a Connor versus Connor comparison. But that's not a huge time frame difference.
Yeah, I mean, 68 games versus 4. I mean, better.
Mm-hmm. That kid is toted to be better. I haven't seen him keeping his head down yet this year.
Yeah, he's a stud, dude. But it's still a shit team.
Yeah. Well, it's a rebuild team, but as long as that kid keeps his head up and
Yeah.
doesn't have to wear a bird cage all year,
Hey, can you tell that kid from Montreal Baron the same thing?
Oh, bro.
we'll see.
Bro, we'll see
see.
that today. I know.
Yeah, I'd love it.
Also-
I know.
Had to Google it. Thought it might have been Murray Burns' kid.
Oh, it's not?
I don't think it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't he have 2 R's in his?
Yeah.
Murray
But when I
Barron.
saw the back of the jersey before it hit the
You're like,
ice,
Baron.
I went, oh, Murray Barron. Justin Murray Barron, you know,
No, yeah.
No.
number 34 defenseman.
Yeah.
34 in the
From-
in the program, number
Yeah,
1
like
in your
from
heart.
the 60s, probably. I don't know.
From the 60s.
Who the fuck knows? I don't
39.
know.
The 60s.
I hate it here.
Dick. All right,
What's
man.
his fantasy ranking?
They didn't have fantasy rankings.
have
when
fantasy
he played.
rankings because
Sorry,
he's a man.
I-
It is man.
Chicago doesn't even count.
Yeah, they don't for real. We got the yeah, dude, check that
This
shit
is
out.
cool.
Yes,
Isn't that
this is
badass?
awesome. I sent this to you,
So this
and
is
I was like,
I had it, and I already
you
had
already
it. yeah.
had it. I was
Two
like,
or, 2 or 3 things about this. Like, I love Jake Allen, right?
Yeah.
And he's a badass goalie, but also,
he's a good backup.
boy, has he played for some teams.
Yeah.
And I think that stat's capable for this because he now plays for Jersey, and I guess Jersey was the only team he hadn't, or he couldn't beat a team because he was on it at one time. So now that where was he before this? Montreal.
He was in Montreal before he went to Jersey.
So I guess he beat Montreal before. Right?
Yeah,
I
clearly.
tried sitting there figuring out what team he had to beat to make that happen, and I couldn't.
Utah.
Oh, I'm an idiot, dude.
Yeah.
I would have texted you, but I didn't want to bother him. Damn it! I feel so.
We're the only new
stupid.
team. Utah.
I feel so stupid.
He'd
Don't
already
bother
played
me.
against and beaten Seattle.
I totally didn't put it together. I thought, okay, well, that makes sense because it's his first year with Jersey. So there's mathematically a team he hasn't beat. And I'm like, so who would it be? Yeah, the new one.
But the first in NHL history to do this.
Yeah, because it's the only game Utah's lost so far.
It's been a long month,
Dude, I can tell.
So,
Oh my god.
Jake's in the news. You got a
Oh,
signing.
we got
there?
a couple of Jakes. Yeah. We got
Yeah.
a couple of Jakes.
What you think about that? Brought to you by the Pod Bros. By the way.
Well, listen. You know, we went back and forth with them. You know, me and the boys, we sat down. We, you know,
That looks oddly like Spit and Chicklets graphics.
Oddly, yes. I think that's a great move by
Yeah,
Dallas.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Lock him up because I mean we've seen
Yeah,
what that
yeah.
kid can do.
Fucking goalies in general, man. So we talked last time about what Shosturkin turning down
Shesterkin?
88 mil. Not enough. He's like, nope, not enough. And he won't talk about it until next year. Huddlebuck. I didn't realize Huddlebuck, the undefeated Winnipeg Jets,
Yeah.
right? I didn't realize he was still touted as highly. You know, like, and you know this probably more because you see the stats, right? Like, and you pay attention. But I had no idea he was still a marquee goalie.
Hmm?
No clue. And that dude is like one
He's
of
the best goalie in the NHL last year.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. 'Cause
And
he
so
won-
far, he's the best in the NHL this year, too.
Yep. He had one shit game. They pulled him. They still won that game.
They still won that game.
So, yeah, goalies, man. But it speaks more to like how important it is to have one because these damn scores. We talked about this last time too. Jesus Christ, dude. These games are either 7 or 8.
Are
to
we
9.
returning to the 80s and early
That's what it
90s
feels
era
like.
hockey where it's going to be
But it's one
8
of the
to 5
other.
games?
But it's one or the other. It's
Either both
1-0
goalies are on it and it's a 1-0 game in
Yep.
overtime or in a shootout,
or it's a blowout.
or it's a blowout.
I hate watching blowouts. I don't know. You
No,
like
they're
watching
fun.
blowouts. No, I hate blowouts.
I love blowouts.
I love
I-
OOs, dude. I love
Nah.
OOs all the way to
Dude,
the
a
third
couple
period.
years ago,
Boring.
that for game 1, Calgary Edmonton in the playoffs,
Yeah.
it was like 13-6. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, this is great.
It's great.
Done. They're like,
Dude,
"Oh,
I-
cheers,
I-
guys.
I know. It's
I
like, oh,
love-
look, Calgary scored again.
We were ready.
I absolutely love getting up off the couch, fucking you know, sitting back down, and then 2 seconds later,
I
fucking
hate it.
flipping my nachos on the fucking floor again. Dude, let's fucking go.
Homemade nachos.
Yeah.
Do you melt the cheese or do you use like a melted cheese?
A melted cheese.
Yeah.
Jalapenos.
Yeah. Hell yeah, jalapenos. Hell yeah.
I had nachos for dinner tonight.
Thin chips or like Casey likes thin chips. I like
Restaurant style.
restaurant style chips as well.
Yeah. Restaurant style tortilla chips.
Those little dainty cantina chips. I don't like those.
You go steak or beef on them.
Cantina ones are made
Steak or beef?
specifically for salsa.
I mean, chicken or beef.
You go say, actually, surprisingly, elk. I eat Joe Rogan nachos.
Fucking boom.
Boom! Unless you're doing like a chicken nacho. Do a barbecue. Do you fuck with a barbecue chicken nacho?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Barbecue pulled pork nachos,
Oh,
especially if it's
hell yeah.
leftover smoked pulled pork.
Oh,
Yeah, absolutely.
You eat smoked pulled pork cold.
Ryan likes points back and forth in a tie game of 5 points with 10 seconds left.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I like the
Yeah.
OOs, man. I like the close races, but I don't like it to be 12 to 13. Like I don't like it, and call me biased. I don't like it when both goalies look like shit. You know, like I don't know.
That's fair.
I don't have it, but you saw that stuff where Velasquez fucking snowed.
Oh, Vasilevsky. Yeah.
No, he's a pickle. I call him Velasquez.
And then he got pulled 28
And
minutes
then he
later.
got pulled 28 minutes later.
You
for
call
letting 4 goals.
Vasilevsky
Velasquez?
what?
He's a pickle.
Velasic.
He's a
There's Velasic.
Velasquez. He's a pickle.
Okay.
His eyes.
There is a legit Velasic though.
Yeah.
He used to play for the Sharks. Who's he play for now? He still play for the Sharks?
Blending
Yeah.
the words.
Okay.
The wind beneath my wings, Justin. So, yeah, you got the odd. I don't have it, but we had another sign.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm with you. Yeah. Ryan, nobody wants to be bored. Yes.
well, no, dude, a boring game is a boring game, but a game where they're going back and forth and there's like the shots. If the shots are up in the 50s and it's 0-0, that's not a boring game.
That's not a boring game.
Not at all, dude. It's only boring when each team has 5 shots and we're playing how many times can we cycle the damn puck, you know? But in my opinion, goal after goal after goal after goal is just how much time do you have left? That to me, that's boring.
love it.
I don't know. I don't like it. You love them stats, man. That's what you love.
Mhm.
I don't have it, but yeah, Theodore signed 7 years, 7.42.
Yeah, it was
with
just
Golden
hours
Knights.
ago.
Yeah, it just happened. I don't have a graphic for it. But the Knights making moves like
how
that.
long?
7
7
years.
years.
Whoa.
How are they gonna? I mean, when does Matt Stone go on IR? Because it's gonna have to be sooner rather than
Give
later,
another
isn't
2
it?
months.
And then how soon until we get a marquee player over there for the trade deadline?
Oh, if it's boring, you're not a fan. No, that's not the truth.
Don't tell him how to fan.
Don't tell me how to fan.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you how to fan. I got a whole damn outlet to tell you how to fan. But yeah, like so they have to clear enough cap space. They have to get enough IR in, and then they have to make a marquee trade at the end of the year, like right at trade deadline. That's a lot to do for Vegas. I don't know if they'll get it done. That's a lot.
I don't think they do this year. They've got no room, man.
They'll make room. Somebody will fall.
Yeah.
Somebody will IR. That is
Watch it
just
be
how it's gonna
Eichel
go.
this year.
Oh my neck. Oh god.
Oh my back.
Oh god.
I can
The
see
fusion
that.
surgery. Oh Jesus. I don't know, man. Frozen Frenzy. So okay, it took us a whole night to figure out why only one of us could watch the Frozen Frenzy. Yeah. I fucking love that thing. That is badass. That is also probably the only time that'll happen. Frozen Frenzy, if you don't know, ESPN Plus, apparently.
Oh, ESPN only.
ESPN OnlyFans. It's if you if
way to
you
put it.
have this. I have Hulu Live,
Uh-huh.
and that's how I have it apparently. But also it's because I have Apple, and these two don't. From what
It
Mikey
has
said,
nothing to do with Apple.
that's exactly what it is. And so you get to pick like 4 games. You get to grid them out on your TV. It's so badass. It's so cool. That happens anytime that there's 32 teams playing. You guys know how many times that's happening this year?
Once.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's over with. Yeah.
They need to do it once a month.
Dude, once a month.
It would be great.
God,
Once a
it'd be
month
so
on a
good.
Saturday. Start with the East Coast games. Start them at
Oh.
11 a.m. Central and just go.
It'd be
I'd
great.
vote for you this year if that was a possibility.
Mhm.
Jesus, dude, that sounds great.
Vote for me. I'll look it
Oh
up.
God.
Me, you and me, Gary Bettman.
Why aren't they doing it? Like, why aren't they doing that more? I also read some other shit. You know when they did that?
Hmm.
Only time this year that all 33. I keep saying 32. It's 33.
Mhm.
But 33 teams
No, it's
can't
32.
play.
Arizona's
together.
gone. Utah.
No, it's 32.
It's 32 still.
So what's the team that Jake Allen beat?
You got to understand, he has already beaten the Arizona Coyotes before. Arizona moved to Utah.
Get him on the phone,
Arizona's
Justin.
up here in the left-hand corner. Okay?
Utah's in the straight
Utah
left.
in the middle to the left.
I'm not concerned with this until he beats the Atlanta Thrashers. So I read something. The Frozen Fear. So the NHL. I would. The NHL decided to do those 32 games the night the NBA opened, and then they played one game the next day. Like it. That's shade. That's shade. All right. So Frozen Frenzy. My favorite part. Justin's not favorite part. Blues news. Oh, Blues news.
Yep.
So we got a signing, right? Edmonton, super stoked about this.
Yeah.
Ha ha. Locking him in.
It's a good pickup.
Won't
Oilers
you
fans
be
are
my neighbor?
pissed.
And it's good because
I was surprised he only got 2 years, but he's going to be in St. Louis for a long time after just these next 2 years.
Last Minute Blues podcast, I heard them break it down. Ferrario broke it down, and he's like, look, 2 years on, or I'm sorry, JR broke it down. 2 years on this deal. If he wants the big boy contract after, that's let's say it's 8 years, he'll be 35. So, I mean, that's his whole damn career,
That's his
damn
whole
near
career.
here. So, yeah, that's good. And dude, he is part of what I love about
He'll be
watching the games.
35 in 2 years.
No, if he signs the 8 years,
Oh,
10
okay.
years out.
Okay. I was about to be like, hang on a
he's
minute. I gotta
22.
Google something too.
He's 22.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
22 and a multimillionaire.
Yeah.
How about that, right?
How about that?
How about
Ugh.
so what I love about, like, he's part of what I love about watching them right now, because I mean, dude, they're down the middle right now. It's whatever, but he's part of that. He's part of that shit that if you touch somebody on the team, that's who's going after everybody. And there's more of that right now than has been in so long. How many sticks did Bennington get to the face, and no one did a damn thing in the last couple of years? They're all pushing and shoving and getting in, dude. It's a process, right? 2 years, 3.7 mil. It's pretty
I'm
cool.
cool with it. I'm
Yeah.
good with it.
Yeah.
Now
So
you just got to lock in Hofer.
you got to too.
You have to.
He's making, so Bennington needs that shit.
He needs competition behind
Yep.
him.
He's got to feel like he's losing his job,
Yes.
which is shitty, but true. That's why he did so well, I think, when he came out. Dude, you heard that Chicklets interview with him. He's
Yeah.
full of piss and vinegar just from Broder going into 19, right? So, yeah, he needs that. He's not – it's not so much a Brian Elliott, Jake Allen thing or a Brian Elliott, Halak thing where, like, those two supported each other, it seemed like, and they knew one could play. No, like, whoever Bennington's backup is, Hofer, like, he's fighting for that job, which – I think produces, man. Hofer looks good. That dude assisted on a goal.
I picked him up.
Did you?
I am tandeming both Bennington
Yeah?
and Hofer in our league this
Hell
year.
yeah, dude.
I
Yeah.
got both of them.
But it's my favorite thing to do. So,
I did it for a long time with
Especially if they've both been playing great, and
Yeah.
they have.
Yeah.
That's why I went and got Hofer.
like I did Markstrom, Allen, and then in another league I did Ingram and what I can't ever pronounce some with a V, Valamak or whatever from
Vasilevsky.
Utah.
Vasilevsky.
The
I did it with Yari and DeSmet when he played, or DeSmith.
Yeah.
When he played for Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I always get in the trap of getting Yari. God, dude, he lets goals in. He's on the other side of those 9 to 10 games, you know.
Pittsburgh is, I mean, they're aged. They're
They
aged
all
out.
take-
They're
you know,
250 years old.
They
now.
all take Seagram Silver every day.
you guys noticed the
Like-
You guys noticed the Capitals lately though?
Yeah.
I mean, God,
empty
dang,
netter,
dude.
empty netter for Ovi for 8.
Yeah.
I lost count.
I've lost count.
I mean,
But
but,
empty
they're
netter
putting in
for
some
him, yeah.
goals though.
Yeah.
So
Well, they're paying
Good for
them
them.
in Werther's original.
Charleston choose.
No. So
Oh.
old people food.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
Guys, we got
we
we got
got
snack packs.
We got snack
We got
packs.
snack packs.
We got a bunch of Werther's originals back there.
Hells yeah.
You got neighbors signing. So you got Thomas out, and I don't have a graphic for that.
Yeah, dude.
4 to 6 weeks, but that's decent.
Fractured ankle though.
Yeah, but not surgery, so that's good. I mean,
That's good. It's
But
not
only
surgery.
4 to 6 weeks, which
Yeah.
is nuts.
yeah. Well,
And
stem
like
cell.
I said, yeah, like I said earlier, Sean Dursey from Utah, right?
Mhm.
Like it could have been way worse. Like Dursey's out 3 to 4 months,
Ouch.
right? And they
Yeah.
reached out to the Columbus Blue Jackets for the Ivan Provorov.
And then
So
what? Nothing.
it's not a done deal yet, but I mean, I don't know. It's just that's what's out
Yeah.
there. They've
They
reached
just
out. They're
signed
trying to
Jersey
get.
for how long?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they got him
7
from the Kings, and
7 or
dude, I'm
8.
a big Jersey fan. He's like a young Doughty.
Yeah.
You know, he played, under him for so long. He's
Mhm.
he's kind of like a little Doughty
Yeah.
Jr.
That
And,
sucks, man. So
it
early in the
does.
season too.
So
But I mean, good thing for that is they can get over.
they
it
have
and then get
another
back.
defenseman. I don't know his name, but he's out as well
Yeah,
for a couple like a month or so. So
Yeah.
they're hurting on the D.
they're hurt on the team.
Man.
See, Max Pacioretty went down again.
He still plays.
Yeah.
He injured himself a couple of years ago.
I don't know
is
why
he- so where is he again?
why
He took off? Where did he go? He signed somewhere this year. I forget where.
I
yeah
don't
I'll figure it out.
remember.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, all I can think about, like, that guy's career was essentially over when he snapped his ACL behind the net with no one around him. Nobody around him.
Well, I mean, it
I mean,
happens.
Jesus, dude. But he just come back from having the ACL surgery.
Yeah.
And they snapped it again. I don't know who he plays for. I know he signed somewhere
Yeah.
this year.
Didn't he go to the Devils?
Toronto?
He's in Toronto.
Wow.
Oh,
Well, they're just collecting him over there, huh?
he had just got himself back into the lineup because
Yeah.
he'd been a healthy scratch. He got himself into the lineup, scored a goal,
What'd he hurt?
and they got hurt. It just says lower body. So it's
Dude, if
probably,
he snapped his ACL again.
I thought somebody said it might have been his back.
Nah, dude, it's his feelings.
I'm
Okay,
No,
Somebody-
it's his bones. They're old.
Somebody-
He has old bones.
surprised.
He needs to drink more
anybody
milk.
gave him a
Yeah.
deal.
I don't know. Well, it's league minimal, I think. I had the
Get him
notebook
some
when we
milk.
did all the signings. He was a league minimal, I thought. I don't remember. He
probably
wasn't
is.
nothing. He wasn't anything huge.
Well, now it's on the IR. So
Damn. So Sonny's in, Thomas is out, is what I was getting at. Sonny's
Sonny's in.
back.
Torpchenko was back tonight.
Yep.
Blues are up 3-1. Almost. to the
Hell
second.
yeah. You serious?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Right on. Most importantly, I'm happy to be sitting here with you boys right now because there was a moment last night or a couple nights ago. What night did they play? A couple nights ago.
Tuesday.
There was a moment Tuesday night where I thought I'd probably get put in jail. You see, Curtis Joseph was in St. Louis,
Oh,
and
really?
was ready to risk it all. Restraining order being held anyway. I was gonna go sneak down there. I was gonna find him. I was gonna take him some memorabilia like a child. Maybe sign this for me. And you know what's cool about the restraining order? Got a signature. Yeah, dude. But no, Cujo Cujo is inducted into the St. Louis Blues Hall of Fame. So they're gonna do a big thing in January.
You don't have anything for this?
No. Yeah. Well, the White Castle photo, I'm standing next to him and I look the way I do, and he's calling for help. He's motioning for a security guard right on where your face is.
Why are your
So-
eyes so big?
I was excited.
It's Curtis Joseph.
Curtis
Justin.
Joseph, for fuck's sake,
But-
dude.
You look
Dude,
so.
I had to buy a battery for my car to go to that.
You look so. Yeah, oh god.
You know what I told him? The
Uh.
only thing I said to him right then and there,
You're the whole reason I like hockey.
he said it. That's what I said right there. Actually, like that's exactly what I said.
Actually, I've been following you since.
Since Toronto,
Yeah.
when you left your house, like that's exactly how it went.
That's frightening.
That is, I didn't even like saying it. To be honest with you. Speaking of Blues, there was a goalie goal. I got a video of it. It's pretty cool.
After the horn blew at the end of the second.
Buchnevich fires in, looking for a goalie goal. Gustafsson scores! Philip Gustafsson mobbed. We've got the goalie goal.
Wow. What a play by Gustafsson. He has been phenomenal all night stopping pucks. Look how excited Marc-Andre Fleury is, and the whole
Man,
That's
so
awesome.
so did you hear what they had a TV timeout before they pulled Bennington, and he went over to the bench. Gustafsson went over to the bench, and Marc-Andre Fleury's like, "If you get a chance, shoot it,
Yeah.
shoot it to the
Dude,
goal."
Flurry, I wish he
God,
was just
dude.
mic'd up all the time.
Yeah.
He's fucking
He's
hilarious.
a good
dude.
guy, Fleury, man.
He's
yeah.
so funny, dude.
We said earlier, but Jets 6-0. They play tonight. I don't know,
I'll check it in a minute.
but 6-0. Jesus Christ!
How
man.
many have the Flyers won?
I didn't check that. They played last
I
night
haven't.
too.
I
They
have
win
not
last
been
night.
paying attention to standings this year.
None.
0, bro.
Oh God.
Is that
Zero.
Philadelphia or
God.
Nashville? I can't tell.
Oh. Yeah, no joke.
yeah.
They're raising the banner. Raising
Nashville
another
won.
banner in
Nashville
Nashville.
finally did
Yeah,
win
I
one the
know.
other
But
night.
before
though.
they won-
O'Reilly, yeah.
O'Reilly scored. Yeah, I
yeah.
put. I left
It was
him
a
on the bench.
1-0, I believe. O'Reilly.
Before
was
they
the
won,
only
what was the
one, though.
banner? Hasn't lost to Chicago. That banner was going up. Yeah, I don't know.
Always love
That sucks,
pulling the
man.
goalie. Works like 2 times ever. Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't lying, man. Like when it works, you're like genius. Every other time, you're like, look, I saw that coming. What the hell?
Well, like I was yelling at my TV, like Buchnevich.
Yeah,
What are you doing?
that's why I pulled the graphic.
Why
the
would you shoot it straight at the goalie?
I know
Rim
why.
that shit around the net.
I know why he shot it straight at the goalie because he has no fucking clue what he's doing on center. Why are we playing him on center?
Yeah, he's always
Because we
been
have
a
no
right
other
winger.
centers.
What? He shot it from the fucking blue line. Why are
I'm
we
aware
doing
of that.
this?
That's
Why
why
are
I
we-
was
he
screaming at the
caught
TV.
it. He had enough time to catch it and go, "Oh shit!" like, yeah. And dude, he gave it a Brett Hall
I mean, guys,
slap shot.
it was 3-1.
I don't care.
Come on.
I was so. I got up off the couch. I was like, "Oh, every time."
It was. How many? What was the?
Connor
what was
Bedard
the
did
shots
to
on
Michigan
goal?
last year. Now this asshole scored a goal.
What was the shots on goal? When was that?
They
That
were
was-
pretty deadlock
that's
on
way
shots.
longer ago. I'm
Jeez,
not
eyes.
looking that up.
Those are stats you've already forgot.
Yeah,
like,
that's way longer.
Was
I
that
don't
last
know, man.
Saturday?
yeah. But the Jets 6-0. And the
job.
goalie goal. I don't know, man. Who so in general though, dude, like I know most everybody's watching everybody, right? Who are you watching that you're like, man, I didn't even know I wanted to watch this team? Mikey.
I've been watching a lot of Washington
Yeah.
this week.
Yeah.
Of course, they were the only game last night. I
I'll
watched the
say.
first period. It's all right.
Yeah. 32 teams and then one game. Yeah.
Then one game.
Right.
I only watch the teams I want to watch. So,
I-
I mean, there's not like
There's
oh,
no teams you're like, I didn't know I wanted to watch this team. So
I mean,
Utah is that for me.
I was watching the Arizona last year. and
I just assumed they
continue
were
to watch
Arizona.
this stuff. I guess maybe the Habs, because I'm kind of vibing on this Lane Hudson kid. You know, like it possibly a good streamer. Is he going to take Matheson's like #1 role on the power play? That kind of shit. So
Fantasy.
he's a rookie.
Yeah.
You know, and but he's good.
Yeah.
He's damn good. So yeah, the Habs, and
Habs.
I'm not a Habs fan, right?
I will admit though, I have been keeping a lot of watch on the rookies this year.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like it sucks that Celebrini got hurt.
Yeah.
Was that weeks or was that months?
That's weeks. I thought.
4 to 6.
I thought it was like
Yeah.
3 to 4 weeks. I thought.
Yeah. I didn't.
Yeah, I've
remember
been watching a lot of. I've been watching, keeping an eye on the rookies and the younger guys, and so far, man, they're looking pretty damn good.
Well, that's why I was watching the Ducks last year with that Leo Carlson kid.
Yeah.
Right. It's good to see that he's actually playing now. Like they were doing that bullshit. Like they were letting him play like 2 games
Yeah.
and then he'd be off for
Sit
5.
him.
They would sit him.
Yeah.
And then
they're dancing
Logan
around.
Cooley with Arizona last year, Utah this year.
A lot of times
So,
when they do that with rookies too, they're dancing around what they got if they're gonna burn their rookie year or not. Because how many games is it? Their rookie year, if they don't play X amount of games, that doesn't count as a rookie year. Then they don't have to offer them a contract. They can give them a rookie contract the next year. So if you're not cutting it for X amount of games, they can back burner you, and then they don't waste their rookie year on you, which is dumb, but it's business, right?
I guess so.
So, speaking of Habs, did you guys see the Trouba train?
Choo choo.
Like I said, man, Trouba is my second
Jesus.
favorite player in the league.
God, dude, it's so brutal, so legal.
I love it so much.
So brutal, so
Can I
legal.
play it?
Yeah, play
Oh,
it. That's
please.
why it's there. Yeah.
Conduct.
Well, Trouba's a punishing hitter, and again, his arms, his stick, everything are down. And with Barron, he's looking the other way, and he's just kind of leaning forward a little bit, and Trouba stepped right into him, and shoulder first. I think he got his chest first, and then hard to tell if if he made contact with the other. And then Matheson, you saw that, challenges Trouba to the fight, and that's why he gets the 7.
Jesus
I am
Christ.
I
so
love it.
tired of seeing Trouba drop some phenomenal hits that are clean.
That's legal.
Lead, yeah,
That's
Clean and
good.
legal. And
Yeah.
somebody's got to come over and drop the gloves. It's like,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Run over there, pick your boy's ass up off the ice and say, keep your fucking head up.
Oh.
Yeah.
When you're coming into the offensive zone and you know Jacob Trouba's standing right there.
Yeah.
Keep your, because
Mm-hmm.
he closed that distance so fast, dude.
Oh,
I
it's
just went,
fantastic.
Habs player on
Woo.
the ice was quoted as who that?
who
And-
the-
and like
Who that?
like I said, he's my second favorite player. He's Joe Rogan's number 1 player,
Well,
and
of
he had
course.
a lot to say
That's
about
because
it too.
Trouba eats a lot of elk.
Rogan had a little bit to say
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
You can hit hard like that, but I can hit them way harder like that. Fucking boom! You could just it's so much more torque. You got all this snap. And
he loves.
I think it's the second time you got me with the same clip too.
Yeah, and he
I had
loves
no
it.
clue.
He loves
I
it.
thought you were gonna play.
Anytime Trouba's gonna hit
Yeah.
something, that's what it is.
He's-
And I
he
love
stands
that
up.
so much. That's where this comes from.
boom!
He stands up, by the way, to give the visuals.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck, oh my
that's
god,
the greatest
Jesus
Joe
Christ.
Rogan clip that's ever been made.
I don't know about that. I mean,
We'll just leave that one in.
he
here.
likes this
Yeah.
podcast too.
Don't delete that.
You know.
We're just gonna leave that.
You can leave
video
that in
clip
there. It's fine.
yeah.
He does like this podcast. He's a listener.
Oh yeah, dude.
I mean,
yeah,
that's just noted
yeah, right here.
2 things are certain. I love Elk and the Mostly Hockey podcast.
Right there.
Fucking,
I mean, shit.
yeah.
Like that's Joe Rogan. Don't know why. We're actually doing the show from the mothership next month.
Yeah, yeah.
You would need a math book everywhere you went, dude.
yeah.
There's
Yeah.
no way he could stand up in the mothership. No way in hell.
It's one of my only bucket lists.
It's the only
ever.
thing I think I've ever heard you be like, I think I want to go there.
I want to go there.
Like I have a list of stuff. Like I want to go to New Jersey and just do a
Yeah.
Kevin Smith tour.
I would love to
Yeah.
go and
Ew.
spend basically an
Oh,
entire
sounds
day.
terrible.
You son of a bee.
I'd want to go watch. I'd want to go watch all the comedians in Little Boy and Big Boy Room, and then I would like to watch
What?
Whole Kill Tony.
What did you just say?
That's the name of the comedy rooms
Really?
at the mothership. Little Boy.
I don't like that at all.
and
Yeah, I don't.
it's
like
either Little Boy and
don't-
Fat. It's Fat Boy.
Fat Boys are. I
Yeah,
don't
Fat
like-
Boy holds a lot
It's
more
the
people.
Little
Little
Boy that I
Little
don't
Boy
like.
is more intimate. It's like
Don't like those
30,
words.
40
Don't say
people.
all those words ever again. That's
especially in that order.
yeah, my God.
I think Louis
Little
C.K.
Boy? Yeah, I
Louis
bet he
C.K.
did.
named that room. Yeah.
Yeah. Can I please get consent? Yeah. Jesus. So NHLers Halloween costumes. This happens every year, dude. Have you seen these yet?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I
Some of
not.
them were really good.
Look at this, man. Cultural rep, like God, that couldn't go the other way. Go back.
Who is this?
That's the Joseph brothers. Your
Yeah,
St.
that's-
Louis
Oh,
Blues. Yeah.
that's Matthew
Theo- that's
Joseph.
Theo
Look
and
at their
Matthew Joseph.
IDs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's pretty funny.
That could go
And-
the other way though.
Yeah, they could do that.
No,
No,
if
that's
Shin
hilarious.
and if Shin and Pareko wanted to do that the other way, it wouldn't work.
I saw this. I didn't
yeah.
realize that was them.
Dude, they look just like the
I did
Wayans
wonder.
brothers.
I did wonder why it was being shared by the NHL. I was like, a little weird, but
You
fine. I didn't put two and two together. I didn't know.
You got this one too. That's that's Walker.
Oh.
Walker.
That's Walker. It's the Australian breakdancing.
That lady.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Gee.
almost pulled a clip when that was about the time we were doing a show, but
Yeah.
I'm not even trying. NBC. You saw what happened when I pulled the Coachella clip.
Oh, you could have pulled. You could have pulled that.
No,
That-
YouTube's like, I'll kill you.
No, you could have pulled that.
Wow.
100%. You could have.
This one's pretty badass too,
That's good.
dude. But hers is better than her costume is better than his.
No,
It's
no
Ali
regrets.
G, and she's got the no regrets, little scotch. You know what I'm
We got
saying?
none.
No, what I'm
Not
saying?
even
Not
one letter? Not one letter.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's Spurgeon.
That kid is in that movie Sex Drive that I keep telling you to watch.
You've been telling me to watch that for about 4 years now.
That kid is in that movie.
You're not the only person too. Somebody else told me that.
It's such an underrated movie. It's written by Seth Green.
Really?
Yes.
Seth Green. What's your Seth Green?
Buffy.
Yeah?
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
I have 2
TV show.
Seth Green. Actually, I have 3 Seth Green.
And if I was
Wait,
gonna
Seth Green was on the Buffy the Vampire
Yeah.
Slayer
yes,
TV
yes, he
show?
was the love interest of Buffy's best friend.
I've got 3 Seth Greens.
But I would say it's the movie where the surfer has to go and do the skating thing. Jack Black's in it.
Oh God.
What's the
Airborne?
name? Airborne.
Oh my!
If I had to choose a
God.
movie, it would be Airborne.
That's your
That's
Seth
my
Green?
Seth Green.
I have
movie.
3 Seth Greens. So I have Chris from Family Guy, but I also have Scotty from Austin Powers,
Yeah.
Okay.
and then the dude from Can't Hardly Wait, where he's like all
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love
yeah.
that. Can't
Yeah.
hardly
Can't
wait.
Hardly Wait was such a good movie.
I need to rewatch that movie.
good
I wonder
movie.
if the kids would watch that movie.
That's when my
That's-
eternal
great
crush for
movie.
Jennifer.
Isn't that the
Lopez
movie
started.
where that one kid's always constantly stealing shit too?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I
And
love
he's
that
like,
movie.
it's all about the Barry Manilow song. He's like,
Yeah.
it's about a dog. Yeah, no regrets.
regrets.
One more here. That's pretty cool. That's Pareko.
Oh, yeah.
Names
If
on that one.
number
That's
one.
pretty cool.
He's number
Uh,
one and not fucking hitting people.
Number 2 and not shooting hard enough.
Yeah.
We got this one wins all though. The McFlurry.
God damn.
Yeah, dude.
That is
That's
spot
good,
on.
man. Nailed it.
Who is that?
That's McFlurry.
That's Flurry being McLovin.
Yeah, look at yeah, dude.
Whoa!
Check him out.
I mean, dude,
Nailed
that is
Yeah.
you
Oh
don't
my God! It is.
get much better than that.
Check that out.
What's on his lip?
That's not a big deal. Valtrix is not present. No, dude, that's he killed it.
He's
Wow.
McLovin,
Oh,
but,
well, I mean,
but McFlurry,
I
McFlurry. You call it McFlurry though.
yeah, I put it in there as McFlurry. Yeah,
he should have just went as a McDonald's worker.
yeah.
I mean, fucking, might as well.
Eh,
He
I thought
could
it
have
was
been
cool.
McFlurry.
You boys got hockey stuff because that's all I had. Like, 'cause I didn't. I'll tell you, prepping this show out,
Rumor mill.
the rumor mill hit me.
Rumor mill is that there is a potential possible deal coming between the Anaheim Ducks and the St. Louis Blues that involves one Trevor Zegras.
Oh,
Take it. Well, what are we talking? What's the rumor on who we give it?
That's all I've heard.
What's oh well, here we'll go to our fantasy guy. What does Anaheim need?
Yes.
Yeah.
Goaltending.
Yeah, they can't have our goalies. Nothing else? No D, no nothing. Did they need a really tall D guy who won't shoot and won't hit?
When they're still running Gibson,
Nah.
right?
He
But
still
I'm not
plays
saying-
hockey.
Yeah, and I'm not saying he's a terrible goalie.
He's
but
175 years old.
He's old.
He was in the Mighty Ducks movie.
So I don't know who. I don't know who the other guy. I don't
So
know who
was
the other
Basil
guy is.
McCray.
Mike Madonna.
Mike Madonna.
They don't need forwards.
Wayne Gretzky.
So
They
I mean,
need some defensemen.
they might need a defenseman.
So was that a Pareko deal? I don't know, man.
I don't think you get rid of Parayko.
Parayko's actually he's a piece right now that like, so I've heard a lot of people
Unfortunately,
say,
you kind of need him.
yeah, I've heard a lot of people say it's Parayko, it's Thomas, it's Bennington. That's the untouchables for this team, you know?
Okay, so
who do you send? Who do you send anyway?
Off the Blues?
Yeah, for Zegras.
I mean, is Krug?
He's done the whole year.
He's done the whole year.
He's got a no
but-
trade too. And he already said no.
Okay.
You're going to pay him until he dies.
Dude, I don't know. I don't know.
I would include Perunovic in a deal.
Really?
I'd get rid of Perunovic in a heartbeat.
Yeah?
He's useless.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
That experiment was over last year. I was
Yeah.
done with the Perunovic experiment.
It's
last
not
year.
enough though.
Yeah, you
Trevor
need more.
Zegras is a
No. You're giving up.
That's what I'm saying. And I'm trying to think like
Walker,
what could
Walker's
you
on
give?
the line.
That's
for-
the only thing that sucks about like
Still, in my opinion, not enough.
Sundqvist coming back
Yeah.
and Toropchenko now being healthy again. Is that Walker's going to sit? You're not sitting Joseph.
Uh-uh.
You're not sitting Toropchenko.
And those brothers are clicking together.
Those brothers are moving.
Right?
Dude, I told you. Like
well, we didn't think they were going to play like anything together. You didn't think you didn't think that
I
he
didn't think
cracked
that.
the
Yeah,
lineup
I
at
didn't
all.
think
Yeah.
his
P.O.
Matt. I didn't think
P.O.
Matthews,
Yeah.
brother was gonna crack the lineup. But it's good to
That's
see that they
interesting. I
are.
haven't heard a damn thing about this either.
Dude, I
Who
just
do you send?
I can't think of anything that would make any sense. I really can't.
Salary dumps? You take on any of
And
the salary
unless
dumps?
unless he's just that unhappy there, and
Well, they're-
they are just like, hey,
Yeah.
we got to do something because he is a menace in the locker room.
He's
and
always
bringing
been a
it
little
down.
diva, which sucks
know, that
because I
kinda
mean we got
stuff.
rid of our diva. Like we got rid of our biggest diva.
We just signed one to a
Yeah,
8-year deal. a
we
couple
got rid of
years
the
ago.
one that
He's
was
the
been
lacrosse-
here forever.
He's the
You know what I'm saying?
lacrosse goal guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
the
about all
Michigan-
he's done. Yeah. so he's been a little crybaby though for quite some time.
Yeah, but if you
So.
find the right line to put him on,
Yeah.
I mean, it would be
He's a
it would be
skilled
good.
hockey player.
Yeah, he's very skilled.
That's
and he's
interesting.
fast.
I hadn't heard
so
this at
I
all.
like that.
fast. Could just be rumblings.
Yeah.
of
Tis the
somebody
season
thinking
for
they
that
know
shit.
stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
Sure. Dude, you know what's messed up about social media and the availability to see all this shit real time and whatnot is agents send shit like that out now. Like agents will start the social media buzz just to get a talk happening.
Yeah.
So like
yeah, I've noticed that.
they go to Zegras, so where would you want to play? He's like, I don't know. Here's a list, and then they just start with the list. Here's a list and the list in the order that it's in, right? And then they go to
it goes
goes
Reggie, Jay-Z,
Jay-Z, Tupac, and Biggie.
Yes, yeah.
Andre from Outkast, Jada Corrupt, not
Nazen. And then
but
Wow.
that comes up a lot more than you think it ever does. Like the amount of times that comes up is insane. But like, no, they give them a list and they're like, here's the teams I want to shop. And then next thing you know, you see some crazy ass rumor mill from nowhere.
Well, it's like the same
You
thing.
know?
We've been seeing Colton Parayko potentially going to Toronto for the last 3 years.
dude.
yeah, Bennington's been
But it didn't
possibly
seem
gonna
real
be
until they
moved
sent until Chief went. And I'm like, huh.
Oh.
No. Oh no. But
he apparently when they met up with the Blues,
Mhm.
like he went and talked to all the
Oh,
teams
yeah.
for the first time.
a lot of times they all get together when they come to town and shit like that, even if they're
Yeah.
playing each other and whatnot, and they'll go out and eat dinner and shit and then play each other.
Did you guys
You know.
see Marchand get his ass lit up by
No.
By the
Oh,
coach?
by Jim Montgomery? Oh,
No.
he was so mad
Was
at
he
him.
yelling at him?
Oh, dude, he was so
Oh,
pissed
yeah.
off. And
He literally gave him like a punch shove from behind on the bench, like
Yeah.
pull your head out of your
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
ass.
And I'm pretty sure that's like quoted. But get your head out of your ass. Yeah. Oh, it's great. Yeah, there's video of it. It's fantastic. But he
I'll show
also
it to you before we leave.
he commented on, and he said it's warranted. So he owned up to it. He
Yeah.
said, "Yeah, I fucked up," and he was like, some people are super sensitive. I don't take offense to any of it, that kind of shit. So,
Really?
Yeah. I mean,
Jesus
pretty
Christ.
cool about it.
He's like,
But-
he can do it again. I'll lick his face. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. But I mean, 100%, dude. He got
Really? Yeah, I missed
I'll
this.
wait till
Roasted.
practice and slew foot him.
Yeah, no shit. Hey, you can find me in practice. I've read the rules. They can't find me in practice. I'll never forget, dude. He was doing like an NHL's version of 30 for 30 or whatever it was one year, and they actually had to go with him during it. They're filming the whole team to a hearing, and he walks in the hearing and he's like, "Yeah, man, I know I've been here before. I know how it goes." And they're like, "You've been here a lot." And
Yeah.
they pull out a notebook, and then that's where it stops.
Yeah,
God,
we agree.
yeah.
Ryan Marchand is a douche.
That he's a piece of shit, dude. But he's a piece of shit that you won in your jersey.
No, I don't.
Nah, like at the end of the day, man.
No.
I don't know.
No.
Man. What they used to say about Kane. Same thing with Kane. Same thing with all those guys.
Which Kane, Evander, or
There's only one. That other one sucks.
okay?
Yeah.
So Patrick,
I'm talking about Showtime, bro.
Yeah, Patrick.
I'm talking about Showtime.
he got a
Greatest
goal the other
US
night.
born player
Right.
ever.
I love Chippy so much, dude.
I know, dude.
I love him so much. That guy is so Chippy and Tim Peel. Have you guys ever seen the Saucer Boys? The two
No.
Canadian dudes. Oh my God, those guys started making videos and stuff where they would like take ice skates onto concrete roller rinks and like.
Are you talking about the guy that makes fun of Poppy all the time?
No, that's Chippy. Yeah,
That's Chippy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Chippy.
yeah.
All these dudes
I love
that I'm
that shit.
talking about. So it's almost like two Canadian, like internet YouTuber dudes, and they're all hockey, right? They always wear jeans, flannels, and stuff. They've been to the All-Star game and shit. They're a big social presence. But them, Chippy, a couple other people I don't know, and Tim Peel have like this giant event. I think it's in St. Louis.
Tim Peel.
Tim Peel, the referee that he's from
Okay.
St. Louis. He got fired for being on the hot mic.
What
Yeah.
am I thinking of? The movie guy.
Jordan Peele.
That's what
They
I'm
look-
like.
you know,
The movie guy?
In your defense, they look a lot alike.
no, they don't.
Not for a goddamn
enough,
minute.
yeah.
No.
I heard Peel, and I just instantly went that way.
Yeah, you
I'm
know,
like,
the guy who made Get Out. He's hanging out with all these hockey guys.
Yeah.
But Coach Chippy's so badass, dude.
Yeah.
Did you see him doing shots at nets like at a combine with
Yes.
Bedard?
Yes.
Jesus, dude.
Oh, that's so
That guy's
good.
awesome. I
Oh,
love
absolutely.
his videos, man. His face. He's, I like his videos for Kessel or Phil Kessel.
Look, yes.
Oh my God. What do you mean a healthy scratch? I can sit in the box and eat dogs all day. He's like, just health bomb me every game. Just health bomb me every game. Like it's so good.
I just
dude.
wish I had a button that was just like they're eating all the pets.
They're eating all the pets.
You said eating dogs.
I saw it on TV. That's all the hockey I got, boys. You guys got anything else?
No.
No.
Rumor Mill's good. Dude. I didn't hear that. That's awesome. I don't know. He'd probably be cool to see. But is he a rental? Is he a Yakupov? Got that stick. Is he anybody else we've ever brought in that was supposed to be a gigantic goal scorer and wasn't,
I think he would be a good addition. I don't see it. I don't see
I don't see the
I
pieces
don't
going
see where
back.
they
He centers your second line right off the bat.
Yeah.
But
But
if it's so,
goals.
let's say for instance, this weekend, boom, Perunovic, Walker, Sod go to.
Sod.
Yo, he's getting old, dude. He's gonna retire.
That's what I'm saying.
probably
Sod
after
is a
June.
piece to move.
I don't know.
no.
You ain't getting rid of a whole bunch of defensemen.
No.
Did you guys see that shit with Justin Schultz from Seattle?
Uh-uh.
He signed in Switzerland for the remainder of the year.
Why?
Money, I guess. I don't know.
Does he have a legal issue that they treat as a sickness in Sweden?
Fuck if I know. Oh, sorry, Mike.
Why would you? I don't know.
I'm not paying attention to the screen.
Did his visa
My
run
fingers
out?
just stopped working.
You're good.
Did his visa run out?
No clue.
It's weird.
I just read it the other day.
That happens all the
just-
time, though,
he
man.
got-
It's usually with the KHL, though. Like KHL players
It's a
usually end up
big
going
hit for
back
them,
to the
though.
KHL.
You know, they got done, but Justin Schultz was that second PP guy.
You retain. How's the salary work on that?
No clue.
Do they absorb it? That's a good question.
No
Huh.
clue.
Go to Cap Friendly. Check it out.
Yeah.
Can't.
Well, I'll go to Seattle friendly.
Like I said, man, before we got started and whatnot, I got this thing. I got mostly 40 nerd notes. We talk
Let's do
about a
it.
lot
Let's
of
do
nerdy stuff, dude. You know, Justin likes nerdy stuff. You like nerdy stuff. I like nerdy
I
stuff.
did nerdy stuff.
We
all
were talking
weekend
about
long.
Magic the Gathering.
Magic the Gathering,
earlier.
right? Yeah.
I did
you-
my first draft this weekend.
Yeah, let's do it. Just let's get into it. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Play the thing we already played. Because I'm gonna do a different one of these every time we talk about this.
What?
The nerd
It can be a
notes. man.
distraction if there's somebody asks for a trade request.
His face looks just like he sounds. So what'd you do this
it's-
week?
It sounds like Andy Samberg.
It kind of does.
little bit.
Yeah. I went back and forth between that and just the original Revenge of the Nerds laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. You had a quite the time. You were playing Critical Role this weekend, right?
See, Mikey, he's like, you know what he texted me earlier? Hey, what's what's the
What's
like
the counterpart?
what's the counterpart
You
to
sent
Critical
me-
Role?
You
Like
sent
what can
me
I
that song
say?
earlier today, and I'm
Yeah.
like,
I sent you the It's Thursday Night theme
and I
song,
read
yeah.
it, and I was like,
Yeah.
shit, what's the counterpart to
Magic
this?
the Gathering. Yeah, yeah.
Or no, to what he did. Yeah,
Uh,
I think I nailed it. Too.
You did, yeah, you
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
So you were playing Critical Role.
Yeah. No, I did a draft for the first time. Me and
We
the
did
wife.
the draft before the season
Ja-
started.
Jamie likes playing Magic. She had a lot of fun. She did not dig the draft as much. You know, like do you know what a draft is?
Nope.
So you get packs. You get packs of cards. Everybody has so many packs. You open the packs. You pick a card and then pass the pack to your right or left, depending on which rotation you're going.
Well,
And then you take all those cards that you pick from each pack and you build a deck and then you play. It took us like 2 hours, and I think that's where Jamie was like, that's a lot of
2
reading.
hours to draft.
It took 2 hours. We were there for 7 hours total.
Jesus,
And
where'd
we
you
only
go?
got to play one
Christ,
game.
dude.
Some friends of ours, they play Magic, and it was her birthday, and that's what she wanted to do.
Nice.
So they got a
So
bunch
you
of.
got ready for a
things.
game for 2 hours?
Yeah, dude.
Jesus.
We left the house for, like I said, about 7 hours. Got to play a game.
Sorry, Jamie.
But like I said, once the decks and stuff were built, like she had a good time. We had a good time and good stuff.
Sweet.
So, and I'm building multiple decks. So
I don't get the concept.
I'm over here
of
texting
building
my buddy
decks.
Nate about Magic like the entire show.
What decks? Like you're building decks.
Yeah. I've been.
Can't relate.
You just build decks.
Yeah.
You choose cards. You make decks.
What deck? Like so, you
I'm-
just always have decks.
Yeah. See, was fun. It was fun. I don't. What did you do to the front part of the keyboard? Like, dude, I'm building.
This is the space bar.
I kissed the space bar. I'm building a Dwarfs and Dragons deck, and I built a
The fuck out of here. Hold on a minute.
Dwarfs and
You
Dragons.
can't say that
I'm
anymore.
surprised you didn't do a goblin deck.
Oh, he's
I'm
goblin
piecing-
decks, all
I'm-
right.
Yeah.
Oh! Hit him, Justin!
Hang on a minute.
Boom!
Sorry, I'm a little slow on the hot buttons. I forgot my tablet today. You get two of them though. You get two of them. You get two of them.
That was well done, Jim. Good job.
I was due.
Laughs in fantasy. Yeah. Just laughs in fantasy. No, I'm building a goblin deck.
Me?
As well.
Oh, I'm always last.
Yeah.
in
No, my
fantasy.
buddy Nate.
Oh, I was like, I'm always last in fantasy.
Yeah. No, I'm building a goblin deck. I'm just slowly getting like cards of that. But the Dwarfs and Dragons deck is gonna be sweet. And then I built a counters deck, which is just basically a Voltron deck. You
have my attention.
Yeah.
You got notes on Voltron?
Yeah. Voltron. Yeah. Voltron is funny enough was created in St. Louis.
That's what they had. Remember that giant Voltron statue they put in St. Louis? Did you go see it?
No.
It's huge.
I didn't know it was there.
I drove by.
Originally created
Huge.
in St. Louis.
So yeah, they're doing a live action Voltron movie.
Hell yeah.
2026.
I wish they would have like.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I wish.
Sounds badass.
Did you guys watch the newest Power Ranger movie?
No.
No.
From
No.
like 5-6 years ago?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fuck, it was amazing.
What was that? The
It was
one
actually really good.
with Elizabeth Banks.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 And she was
Rita.
The cast.
Yeah.
The cast was amazing. So
Who was-
my,
was
my
there an
middle
Ivan
son
Ooze?
was obsessed with Power Rangers. shit.
No.
And we went. I think we went and seen that shit in the
Lord
theater.
Zed was my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah. The putties with the giant Z on their chest. You had to hit him right in the Z.
Do you remember when everybody tried to convince everybody that Bryan Cranston was the face? Did you
Yeah.
ever see that?
Yeah.
I bought it for. I was like, holy shit!
They're right.
Oh my god,
No, it
Heisenberg
wasn't.
was the face.
It wasn't.
Yeah, but yeah, live action Voltron movie, and this is the majority of my nerd notes, man. Like, there's also, I know Justin's huge on DC animation, right? There is and I want to watch this too. There is a Jason Todd, Dick Grayson animated thing coming out called the Dynamic Duo.
Hell yeah.
Sounds badass.
So how? Well, I mean, I guess.
Redheaded.
Yeah, I mean, he was Robin for a little bit, but
Yeah.
not a long period of time.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah,
I guess
they're
it would
all
make
Robins,
sense.
I mean-
But I mean, Dick Grayson, he would have been Nightwing by then,
Nightwing,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be a Nightwing and maybe Red Hood. I don't know.
Who's your favorite Robin?
My favorite Robin of all time is Dick Grayson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the best choice. Dick
Yeah.
Grayson.
Dick Grayson.
He likes Jason Todd, right?
Jason Todd would have been my favorite, but I am kind of leaning
Damien.
Damien.
You need to
Yes.
read more Damien.
Yeah.
Like I got to read. That was the one cool thing about reading New 52 is like that whole storyline started there.
I like that he has a
pretty badass.
samurai sword. So
Yeah.
it's kind of won me over.
That's
yeah.
fair. That's fair.
And he's a more harsh.
Oh, dude, he's a he's an assassin, like League of the Shadows assassin.
Yeah,
like,
it's kind of up my
yeah.
alley.
It's
So, yeah.
Talia al Ghul's kid.
I wonder if there's a comic of just his stuff.
Oh, there's tons. There's a whole
Of
story.
just him though.
So there was a side story that I got into called the Robin Wars in New 52.
Mhm.
It's badass. You should check that out. There's trades on that.
Shit, that's like Invincible. But are you talking about as like multiple Robins?
it's
like,
all Robins, like yeah, and it's a bunch of
across the
Robins.
universe kind of shit.
Across New 52 universe. It's a whole thing.
See, Invincible did that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
didn't use there were Robins in it, but it wasn't like it is every single Robin. You know what I'm saying? Like it was one of those things where like the town kind of became like Robin became the face of vigilante, but not for good. And so like all of these Robins were running around, and then Damian Wayne had to like decipher who was good Robins and bad. It's a pretty cool storyline.
I'd be down.
But
with
it's a
that.
Damian Wayne storyline. Pretty
Okay.
cool. Cool Robin. Cool Robin. Not my favorite though. I like Dick Grayson as my Robin.
I'm gonna clip that. We got a new hot button next week. It's gonna be great.
Also, man, live action Deathstroke and Bane movie.
Okay.
2026 on this too. Do you know who they're saying is playing Deathstroke?
Ooh,
This
better be good.
You're not gonna tell me Ryan Reynolds, are you? Okay.
No,
he's the
no.
Green Lantern. Keanu Reeves is
Really?
rumored to be Deathstroke. I wanted that dude who was when they started messing around with Suicide Squad. There's a like after scene on one of the Suicide Squad
Joe
movies.
Manganiello.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
He likes Magic the Gathering too.
He likes
Um,
D&D. And
Have you seen his dungeon that he's got in his house?
No.
That is specifically
He-
for.
he also likes Magic.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's a
but
di-
he's
oh,
a
he
big
really
D&D.
actually does like
He
Magic?
does.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
whatever.
He was on Command
Yeah.
Zone.
I don't.
So Magic the Gathering did Dungeons and Dragons cards as well, and they did Baldur's Gate.
They did.
I bought a couple cards from Slackers the other day from there. Yeah, but yeah, he also plays Magic.
So my joke doesn't work there.
No, not really.
No,
Sweet.
he does like it.
Sweet, bro.
He would be great though.
That dude's not no, but he did like an in scene where like Deathstroke shows up. It's him. He was supposed to get a solo movie and it's because all that shit didn't perform, I would imagine.
You know who
all
would
that
be
shit
great?
just bombed, you know.
In the TV show Green Arrow,
Uh-huh.
Deathstroke is in there, and whoever plays him in that, I don't know the actor,
His name's
but
Manu Bennett. He's phenomenal.
and he was he
Yeah.
was fantastic in the role.
That would be
So,
sweet if they actually took one of those CW superheroes and put them in
Like
a
the
movie.
Flash?
like the Flash.
Yeah.
that would have been fucking great. But no,
Yeah.
we get a little punk ass bitch who does it.
I would have
Yeah.
watched that too. I was told not to watch that.
Like the newest Flash.
Yeah.
it's all CGI.
Yeah, for the most part it is.
I was told
It's
all
fucking-
the
it's
all the
CGI
things-
You can see Michael Keaton as Batman.
That's what I heard. All the things I want to see about that, I've already seen the trailer.
It's CGI that basically I'm pretty sure that we could make ourselves.
Yeah,
yeah.
we could
it
AI
looks
it.
terrible.
Really
dude.
worse than Green Lantern?
Dude, it's so much.
Really?
Green Lantern wasn't even all that bad. I'm
I don't know,
kind of.
man.
It
I'm
really
kind of-
wasn't.
It wasn't that bad of a
I don't
movie,
know,
and it
man.
kind of pisses me off that even Ryan Reynolds is like, you know,
Yeah.
like it wasn't a bad movie.
never saw
I've
it.
seen it
I'm
more
not
than
gonna lie to
once, and I'm kind of pissed off there wasn't like more.
I
But
didn't see it.
it's not a bad movie.
I never saw it. Never huge into the lanterns.
Yeah.
Not a real big Green Lantern fan, honestly.
Or,
But Deathstroke-
Hal Jordan was great though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin Smith wrote Green Lantern. There's a six issue run on.
Yeah, and it fails miserably.
Didn't he write Green Hornet
Why do
too?
you hate my heart so much?
I don't
Why?
hate your heart.
Why?
I just don't like Kevin Smith.
Didn't he write Green Hornet too?
Green Hornet.
Wasn't
the
that Kevin Smith?
66. So it was Green Hornet and Batman 66 combo. So sweet.
Yeah.
Got all those first
yeah.
prints. It was him and Ralph
terrible.
Garman, by the way. No, he wrote Green Arrow. He wrote that.
Ryan liked
he
the
wrote
Green Lantern, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad movie.
I've
It
never
was a
seen
good
it,
movie.
man.
It was a good
Never
movie.
seen it.
Yeah.
Deathstroke. Also, too, like, do you know what Deathstroke is?
I would say
essentially?
Spider-Man 3, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 3 was a worse movie than Green Lantern.
Dude, emo Spider-Man? Are you shitting me?
Yeah.
That was awesome.
No, it was pretty bad.
it was
It was
great. Did you see his
terrible.
hair?
Yeah. I mean,
Come on.
the dance moves.
Created one of the best memes ever.
Yeah,
Him going,
the dance moves were great. But I'm just saying, as a movie and told, it's worth. It's worth. Kevin Smith is a national treasure.
You're goddamn right. Absolutely.
I mean, he's all right. I'm looking forward to
it's a goddamn
the latest
sailboat.
news. What movie is he going to be in?
So Dogma has been released from the Weinstein camp. Who Weinstein also has bone cancer. Oh, poor guy. So they finally sold that, and the people who ended up buying it. So Kevin Smith has offered the Weinstein camp money for it before, and when he went to him with whatever the amount of money was, Weinstein's like, no, $5 million or some shit like that, and he's like, no. So somebody bought it. Somebody bought the rights to it. Immediately went to Kevin Smith and said, hey, how's about we re-release this on DVD, reprint it, because there hasn't been any prints out since like the early 2000s.
Yeah.
If you find one of those DVDs, it's like $100.
Yeah.
Got one. Not a big deal. All right.
I
One,
didn't know you got money like
had
that.
one way before it was $100. Now I bought mine for like $10 at Walmart. But when it came out, if you find one right now, like it's god awful expensive. So they're going to reprint that so you can buy that at a normal price.
Yeah.
Then they also asked him if he wanted to go tour it and show it. And if he comes to St. Louis,
your boy's in, right?
put that down as another restraining order. Yeah. So I've
Are
seen
you gonna
Kevin
wait
Smith
outside?
twice. Well, I've seen him twice.
You gonna wait outside this time?
I've seen him twice. You know what's messed up is Casey bought me tickets to go see him both times. One was a podcast he was recording. It's Hollywood Babylon. And the other was one of his friends made a documentary about him. They showed the documentary, and then he came out and did a 2-hour Q&A. That one, Casey and I had to have tests taken in.
Mm-hmm.
We took the tests together, and Casey's didn't come back before the show. So I sat there by myself.
That's such shit, dude.
Second row. That was a nice waste of cash too, just because I tested.
They didn't give you your money back?
No.
Oh,
No, because it was in the notes, like you had to have a positive or a negative test to get in. Yeah.
That
the
whole
thing.
time.
Yeah.
The whole time.
But
It
so I've
was
seen him
so
twice.
dumb.
I've seen him twice, but if they show Dogma,
Yeah.
and then do a Q&A, that's the thing. Kevin Smith Q&As are
If they
so
showed the
badass.
movie and
So
then you
good.
can sit there and listen to
That's
him
what they
talk,
do. Yeah, that's what they're gonna do.
I might be down.
That's
for
what they
something
did
like
with
that. That would be cool.
with that clerk. We did. Oh shit, I've seen him 3 times. Shit, that's right, because we went and saw Clerks 3 too.
Yeah.
And then they did a Q&A after that too. So Casey did get to see it.
Still haven't
twice.
seen that.
3 times. I've seen Kevin Smith. Yeah. I've seen Kevin Smith. Never seen Pantera. Had an opportunity to see Pantera with Ryan. Ryan was going to give me a Pantera ticket one time,
Yeah.
but I had to take a final.
It's so dumb. Too.
I know. Fuck school.
Yeah.
No, it's like,
No, stay in school, kids.
stay in school, kids. The only other thing I had on here, right here, on this list that I had for nerd notes was, I got The Last Ronin. I haven't had that spoiled for me. You both you haven't read it, right? But
No,
you
not
both
yet.
know,
No,
right?
but I know.
And don't say anything. I haven't.
Yeah,
I'm gonna read it next week.
I'm surprised that it hasn't been
I'm
spoiled
st-
already for
My
you.
daughter almost spoiled it for me, and she doesn't know anything about it except who it is and on TikTok, right?
Yeah.
But I want to. The reason I got it, well, I needed it to get shipping for something else day of. But the reason I bought it is because that live action's coming out too, and I want to read that before I watch this. So
I'm gonna watch that.
that sounds cool. That's
That
a
sounds
Netflix.
super
That's a straight to Netflix thing, I believe.
Ooh, speaking of,
pretty sure.
we need to go see Terrifier 3.
Did you get caught up?
I am caught up. I didn't watch all Halloween Eve, but I watched 1 and 2.
You don't-
Phenomenal.
Dude, it's so good, right?
Phenomenal.
It's a date. We're gonna go see Terrifier 3.
I'm okay with that.
Don't
But what was good about it?
damn
what you
it.
doing Saturday night?
What? Oh man, we got a Halloween show downtown St. Louis. We're doing a chili cook-off, and then we're going to that. Yeah. We go see Terrifier? We go see Terrifier sometime?
Terrifier. Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah, tell Justin doesn't get it.
Yeah,
So-
it didn't. It just didn't hit
It
my
doesn't- yeah.
social media like you guys.
Well, once I watched it and talked about it and said it into my phone to like multiple people over and over, it was all over my shit everywhere. But I'd already
Yeah.
watched all 3 movies. But I want to see 3 so bad, and I want the puke bag.
I just want puke bag.
I want the puke bag that says like, "Here, you're probably gonna throw up." Oh God, it looks so cool. Two was good, right?
2 was really good.
And the chick that was like 80s eccentric, like she was listening to Neon Moods the whole time, wasn't
The
she?
whole time.
Yep. Oh, got Terrifier, buddy, bro.
It was good.
Oh,
I don't
like
get it.
So good.
I
it a
did
good
what I
story?
normally do in movies like that, and I just kind of laughed.
Yeah.
Like some of it was kind of like, oh, okay,
Dude,
but
that-
then for the most part, it was just like
That bedroom kill scene in 2?
that was aggressive.
That was egregious. I was watching that alone in my bedroom. I pulled the covers up a little bit. Like that was dude. Oh, God,
But
we
it's
gotta go
just
see
gory to be
Terrifier
gory,
2.
right?
No, I mean
That's
like
what it
there's stuff
Or
going
is there
on.
a story going?
Yeah, there's a whole story going on the whole time. Yeah, he kills an exterminator. Right?
Good too.
Key account. Yeah, dude, I'm so stoked. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, it was really good.
Hell yeah, dude. We missed we had a mandate to go see the Pantera Trib. They canceled that.
fine.
So that got canceled. We still on for our 80s retro in December?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Look at all this stuff. Justin, don't you want to do all this stuff? No. I'm building decks. No, I just want you to drive a little faster and
Do your
leave
damn-
me the fuck alone.
I want
Yeah,
you to
yeah,
drive a little faster, and everybody just do your damn job.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, Terrifier
That's it.
3? Shit. All right, man. You can't get away from this at all. First and foremost, I want to do this. I pulled video because I don't like this guy. And the audio I heard on the radio show I was listening to when I heard this was way worse than the audio I got a hold of. But they just inducted Ozzy Osbourne into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Solo Ozzy Osbourne. He's already in there for Sabbath. Solo. And dude, that's all of that hasn't been like all edited and thrown out. They're gonna throw out an entire show of it.
which makes sense.
What's that?
Go see it on Tuesday night. It's cheaper.
Oh, dude, I'm down. I'm on vacation next week, bro.
Fuck yeah.
Popcorn. The cavalcade of musicians that came to do the Ozzy stuff at the Hall of Fame, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, was pretty impressive. Zach Wilde, obviously. Did you see Wolfie?
Yes.
Wolfie Van Halen was there with Maynard.
That was a little odd.
That was weird.
But it sounded so good. It fit
sounded
perfectly.
so good, dude. It did. This did not. This is Jelly Roll singing Ozzy Osbourne, because we got to put Jelly Roll in everything. Because Jelly Roll, right? You guys tell me if this sounds as good as everyone else thinks it sounds.
I mean, I've heard way worse. I mean, it's not the.
That's my thoughts exactly. I've heard worse.
I heard the isolated
it's
vocal.
Not the,
You heard the isolated vocal?
Oh yeah,
it's
Yeah.
not the.
I could do
Not
that.
from the
Yeah,
Philippines.
like I'm,
Yeah, no, he's definitely not Filipino. I'll tell you
like,
that
I'm
because
a fan. I'm a fan of his story.
I
Yeah.
don't like his music.
He's-
yeah.
Considering where he's been and where he's at now,
Yeah.
I'm just
I like
not
his
really
music,
that big of a fan of his music. I mean,
like
he's
his music.
okay.
He's like
Zach
two
Wilde looked
songs
behind him and went, "What the fuck are you doing?"
He's got like two songs that I'm like, those songs are okay.
Yeah.
He's an auto-tune guy. He's essentially Post Malone. I like him as a person. I like his story.
Yeah, but
I like a couple of
but I
his
like
songs.
Post Malone's songs.
And he's
too.
an auto-tune guy.
Speaking of Post Malone, I like Post Malone's music.
Mhm.
I tried
Post
for
Malone's got some serious talent.
Yeah.
you and you only, Justin. I tried to listen to 4 songs on that F3000 album.
Yeah.
The shit is not for me. That is not. I tried really hard. I listened to 4 of them all in a row. That ain't for me. That is not for
The
me.
Post Malone
Yeah,
country
the
stuff.
country stuff.
Yeah.
No.
I'd rather listen to that than Beyonce country.
That's not country music. It's pandering. The
Technically.
all right, man. So here you like I got you. Didn't I? Boom. I can hit hard. Real hard. All right. You can't turn on a radio channel. You can't listen to a current podcast that does like weekly shows. You can't move right now without people talking and going over and over and over and beating to death the Halloween candy list.
Mm-hmm.
Like worst to first, right?
Yeah.
So it's been done. I get it. I feel it's notable to talk about that.
Yeah,
All right,
cool.
So I looked at a shit ton of lists. First off, I've got like the last and the first on everything, and it lines up with my shit too. So does it stink? What was? Does the mic smell? What was that?
I touched the wire. It
The
made a weird
microphone
noise.
smells like a beer. The only thing, right? The only thing that lined up was my picks. So I mean, I'll leave that. We'll go to you, man. You want to go first? Worst Halloween candy, best Halloween candy.
Worst
or first?
Man, worst. I'm gonna have to think about the worst.
Okay, we gonna go to Mikey.
Best.
I already know what yours is.
It's gonna be fun size Snickers.
Yes.
And the not even fun size, the smallest version of the Snickers, the bite size, because there is a difference between fun size and the bite size Snickers.
Fun size is actually like a bar. You like the square.
I like the square.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
and then right below that, and barely almost takes it over, is the gold wrapped Reese's.
Gold wrapped? What are you talking about?
It's the little Reese's peanut butter cups that are wrapped in the gold foil.
Okay.
Those,
so the single.
No, I mean, dude,
Reese's.
they're almost
Yeah.
there. It's so close. But for me, it's gonna go Snickers all the way.
Right.
I take every single one of them out of the kids' bags, and they get none.
And
I'm gonna have to think, man. Maybe
you think on the
Nerds?
worst.
No.
The worst for me is those little. They're the Halloween colors, the orange and the black. Those little candies that you get. Those things are hard as a rock and they're disgusting.
So those are widely like on everyone's list as the worst, and no one like some. I heard what they're called. Nobody knows what they're called though.
I don't know what they're called.
What are they called?
It's just they remind me a lot of those little strawberry ones that your grandma always had in her purse. It's like, what? Where did these come from?
That is notably the worst on every list.
What is
Really?
it? The little
Those
tiny
things are the
strawberries,
best, though.
The hard candy little strawberries,
Yeah, those
and they're
things are the
wrapped
best, though.
like a strawberry.
And they have like a chewy center.
Yep.
Those are delicious.
That's almost every list says that that's the worst. Yeah, I don't think it's the worst. That's not my worst.
No, I don't think it's the worst.
I like.
No, it's the.
There's a name, and
They're
I
not
should have pulled
square.
them.
Aren't they like octagon?
Yeah.
Cut.
They almost look like. What is it? Like a. They're taffy.
It almost
like,
they're kind of like a taffy.
Yeah.
It almost makes me think like, oh, this is gum.
Yeah.
But they're in the yellow and the black packages.
You'll
and they're
see them,
just
dude.
absolutely
I know exactly
disgusting.
what you're talking about.
No one knows what the hell they're called.
They're
Has
disgusting.
anybody? And no one.
I swear to God, the ones
No
they're
one knows
still
what
giving out
flavor they
were
are.
made back in like 1908.
Yeah, they're in orange and black.
Yes, wrappers.
wax.
Yes.
Wax paper.
They don't have
Yes.
any name on them
Those things are
whatsoever.
No name.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, those are garbage.
Yeah.
That
There's
is
no
the
name-
worst.
There's not even a name on the bag when
You
buy
throw
it.
those away.
Right.
I'll smash those, is what Nate says. Yeah.
Throw them shits.
Nate, are you saying Whoppers is your number one?
So Whoppers was middle ground for most lists. Most people either
Yes.
love or hate Whoppers.
The strawberries.
I like Whoppers. I'm a Whopper fan.
Mikey, I only have two hands. So
So best for you?
It's pretty much right in line with
Yeah.
Justin.
But-
It's a tie. It's a tie. Top 3 tie for me of
Yeah.
the best. It's going to be the Snickers. Doesn't matter if they're fun size or the minis.
Right.
It's going to be the Reese's.
why
Doesn't
is the
matter what
minis for
kind.
me though better though?
I think you get to taste everything.
If I get a bag of Skittles,
fuck yeah.
even if it's like one of the little smaller bags,
Hell
dude,
yeah.
You know what I like
I'm
to do with
happy.
the Skittles? I like to take them and I like to squeeze them together and make a stack of them. Like you could, because you could crush them and you can crush them together.
You eat them like I eat pizza rolls?
Kind of. I make Skittle pillows and
Hell yeah, dude.
but I mix the colors, dude.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's so dope.
Okay, Justin's a psychopath.
That's weird.
Yeah, well, yeah. Dude, you want to
So-
hear about the psychopath? I went on for about 45 minutes today.
Jesus.
When I got home, I went straight to Flavortown, dude. What's the only What's the only way? Hey, we're gonna sidetrack off the candy for
damn
just a split
Jesus
second.
Christ. I went straight to Flavored.
I got it. I got
I
got into to the refrigerator, and I pulled out. God damn it! I pulled, I pulled out some grapes, dude. What's the best grapes? First and foremost,
Red grapes,
Red
purple
grape-
grapes,
red
whatever you wanna
grapes.
call it,
Yeah, red grapes
Yeah.
are better.
I'm
than
a green grape. I'm a green
Really?
grape fan.
But what's the what makes
Wine
the
drinkers like green
grapes the
grapes.
best grapes though? Like what makes them good?
Cold.
Not just cold. They gotta be firm.
Crunchy. Yeah, that's what she's
Firm.
saying. Yeah.
Right?
Firm. You like a
plump,
firm grape.
Right? Like you. There is no give. There's no
You
give.
like a plump
dude.
grape, eh?
Yeah, a plump grape, dude. I pulled out this bag, dude. I popped like I said, straight to Flavor Town.
Yeah.
My hair was just as white as snow at that time, dude.
He had a pair of sunglasses on backwards, had no idea how he got them.
100%. Dude, I sat there and just ate grapes and talked about how good these damn grapes were.
Were you high?
I was asking the cat was all about it. Like the cat wanted
What
some
the
grapes.
hell? What goes on at your house?
I don't know. Man. But anyways, candy.
Grapes. These grapes were phenomenal.
No,
I haven't had a-
Whoppers are trash. Okay.
Whoppers are good. I like Whoppers.
They're okay.
What did the wife say? What did
I
my
like
wife say there?
What?
Whappers.
Are you talking about Mary Jane Taffy?
Yes,
That's what they're called.
That's what they're called. Those things are
Wait, no, Mary
from Satan's asshole.
Wait.
Chris Cole.
Wait, Mary Jane say Mary Jane on them. These are no markings whatsoever.
Hang on.
Nothing.
Hang on.
But
I'm
but
going
maybe the packaging that they come into
To the
on the
Google.
outside.
No, the packaging they come in says throw this away.
Talking about Mary Jane Taffy. Is
I
that-
don't know, man.
I mean, first and foremost, is that drugs?
no.
Are
No,
we
no,
sure?
no. There are Mary Jane candies.
Because maybe
So
I should
Mary
start
Jane,
eating them.
Mary Jane Taffy is like it's almost like rectangular. It looks like it's twisted up like a
the
twist,
peanut butter
twister,
taffy
uh,
things.
like
That's what
a
Nate said.
peanut butter kisses.
peanut butter kisses. That's what they're called. They said this on the mornings. Yeah, on the show I listened to. Yeah,
Peanut butter kisses.
that peanut butter kisses.
So that's
what
a
they're
peanut
called.
butter thing in there. Are they good?
Oh
we-
shit! She just sent something. to
Do
me.
we need to revisit this?
And they're delightful.
Are they good?
really?
Really? Have we been sleeping on them?
Maybe. Have we?
Well, your candy palette changes.
Those things are disgusting.
I don't
I'm
know, dude.
sorry.
I'm gonna eat one this year.
I'm gonna try one.
Yeah, I bet
gonna
you they're
try one.
good.
Now that I know they're peanut
Your
butter.
candy palette changes, man. When you get older, first and foremost, I don't know if you're like me, but like you end up liking dad candy that everyone else hates.
You know, I'm
you
still
know?
a little pissed off at you. You didn't bring me any of those damn mint things that you guys were making a
they're
bag.
gone.
Fucking.
They went to the.
You know,
whole-
Casey, I asked, I was like, can you just bring me like a handful of them?
They took.
And he was like, no.
No, she took like 19 hours making those. I wasn't taking any of
I
them.
love those. What
I
are those
know.
called?
Buttermints.
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 God damn it. They'll take you right to Flavor Town.
Buttermint and a grape. I'll kill somebody.
Dude, yeah. Hell yeah. I
Oh,
love me some
Yeah,
butter.
they're artificially flavored peanut butter taffy.
How is that
Yeah,
not?
the
That's
orange
gotta be
and black
delicious.
No,
wrapped taffy candies. Nate, I'm gonna give them a try
We're
based
trying 'em.
upon
I'm
your,
trying 'em this
your
year.
recommendation.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
giving them a try.
So worst to first for me,
Mhm.
it's stereotypical. It's Reese's, but not just any Reese's, man. Like I love my fast breaks. If there's any, that's my favorite candy bar of all time. If there's any mini fast breaks, that's
Do they make that?
God, yeah, they sell them at Dollar Tree. They're almost fun. They're a little bigger than fun size Snickers. The fun size,
Average
not your
size,
squares.
probably.
I'd say it's pretty average.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
Boom!
boom. If there's a fast break in sight, I'm taking that. That's my favorite. And then worst of all time, which didn't come up anywhere near as much in any of these lists that really surprised me. Hot tamales are fucking trash. Little tiny boxes of hot tamales.
Those aren't. I
No,
don't like those
specifically,
either.
they're good and plenty, but they're
Those
not.
are-
They're flavored
Those are
as
the
hot
red
tamale.
Mike and Ike's,
The
right?
hot
Essentially.
tamale.
Fucking trash. Yeah, they're
Eh.
garbage. They're cinnamon flavored Mike and Ike's. They're trash. Garbage.
Milk duds. Oh,
Milk
milk
duds
duds.
are good, dude. Ooh, they hurt my teeth, but they're so,
So
good.
good,
Yeah,
though.
they're good.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
hot I don't like cinnamon flavored
I don't
shit.
like
Big
cinnamon
red gum.
flavored-
You
Ah,
remember when
trash.
fucking everybody was like, "Oh, Big
Trash.
Red, that's the best."
Do you remember
gum.
when people were
Fuck
sticking
that
big
gum.
red wrappers to their forehead and they had to square? Look at leaves a burnt square on your forehead.
No,
You don't remember that?
no.
Jamie, Jamie, I know you saw that happen. I know the group of people I hung out with that did that. I know she saw that happen.
Yeah.
People would lick it, stick it to their forehead, and then pull it off. Like, it burned my forehead.
I remember
Like,
the when you would twist somebody's arm a bunch to
oh,
make
the
them.
Native American burn.
Yeah,
I just saved your life. Yeah.
yeah. Jamie says for
Yeah.
sure she remembers that.
Yeah.
Don't but Ryan's like, I don't remember. I don't remember that. You
I
put so
remember
you
that.
what do you do?
They would take the big red foil after
They lick it.
they'd lick it, they'd stick it on their forehead, and they'd have a square on their forehead. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go, Ryan.
Yeah.
Ryan said it. We don't have to.
Yeah. Hey, Ryan, also, it's crazy that Ryan's in here. We watched the stand-up video the other day by Ludacris, and every time he slapped that shoe on the ground, I was like, I know a guy. You used to do that in high school.
Oh, you
right at
used
a
to do that
certain
shit
spot.
too, Nate?
Yeah. Oh, the red, the big red.
He used to do that.
See, told you it was a thing.
But yeah,
It's a real thing.
I don't remember that.
Strawberry
That's so
candies though.
dumb.
That was everybody's number, almost everybody's number, like last number on the list was the strawberry candies.
I dig those.
I like
They're
those
good.
too.
Those things are phenomenal.
They're not just hard candy. Like you could chew those instantly if you want.
Oh
to.
yeah.
Yeah.
Those are good. I didn't really
Those
get that.
Worthings.
Wertherns. Oh.
Yeah.
Did you know that there's a cookie butter Wertherns now?
Yes.
There's all kinds of different
That
flavors.
fucking still hurts. Like it's good, but it still hurts.
It's all kinds of
Werther'n originals, like the chewy ones, don't taste like.
They don't taste the same.
Do you still got a bunch of those unwrapped candy bars?
No.
No. Dude,
Jesus
Mikey,
Christ.
Mikey, this
So
one year.
pissed off,
this
dude.
one day.
That was like 2 years ago.
Yeah. Tim was like, dude, we're giving out full candy bars, right?
Well, ever since we moved to this house, that's been the identifier
Yeah.
on Halloween. We give out full size
So
candy bars
we knew we knew
And
somebody
beer
that
to the adults who I check ID with.
we knew somebody that
Yeah.
could get the hookup because it was a manufacturer
Yeah.
of like candy bars
Yeah.
of a sort. And Tim was like, "Yeah, dude, give me a whole case."
He's like, give me
$40
$40,
and I'll get you a case. Like I'm like a
case.
box, dude,
Yeah.
a giant box, not like a little box of candy
Right.
bars that the kids are selling
Right.
at the schools and shit. We're talking a box.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a layup for you.
Duh.
You can talk about that.
No, we ain't talking about that.
but a box,
DCs
dude.
don't do
How many of
fundraisers.
them were in there? You think 100,
120, 150.
120, 150?
Yeah.
All right. And
Chocolate paydays.
chocolate paydays.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, dude. And
Sounds
he's gonna-
awesome, right?
He's like, I'm gonna
Yes.
give
Yeah.
out chocolate paydays for
Hell
Halloween.
yeah.
And dude, he opens up that box, and what was in the box, Tim?
They were unwrapped chocolate payday. It
All
was
of
a
them.
box of unwrapped chocolate payday. If you left it in the sun, it would have been a brick of chocolate payday. You can't hand that out. Nothing screams
That's
call
why
the
they were so
cops like
cheap.
the guy giving out unwrapped candy. So what do we do with it, man? Well, first and foremost, I ate a ton of them.
Yeah.
Lost a tooth.
Yep.
I'm not joking.
That sounds about right.
Then I ended up freezing them individually to like 6 a Ziploc, and I had them stacked in the bottom of the freezer. And just periodically, when people came over the house, I'm like, "Man, thank you so much for coming over. Here's your chocolate paydays." Like, I was just handing them out to people all year long. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
God, yeah, we went and
shit's
bought our
great.
we went and bought candy though for Thursday. God, so expensive. It's expensive trying to get.
We
out
don't
the
have any
full.
kids in our area.
Yeah, we
That
don't
candy
do
is
it.
expensive, man.
So-
So since we've moved into this house, we've every Halloween we've sat in the driveway, fire pit, depending on the weather, propane heater, tower heater thing,
Might
giving
not
out.
need it this year.
Nah, well, it's supposed to rain.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's a bummer.
supposedly.
would be
Chili, pot of chili,
Super
right?
pissed if it rains, dude.
fire pit, chili, full size candy bars, and then we have a cooler of beer and seltzers. It's a cool place. It's a cool time.
We pop a wagon, put
Yeah.
a Bluetooth speaker in it
Yeah.
with some beer. Just
What are you playing?
just Halloween themed shit.
Yeah.
So
Just
you know,
the
the
Monster Mash on repeat.
No, dude, we'll do the there's remixes of like the Michael Myers, like that there's like remixes of that and all kinds of other shit. So I
Nice.
just type in like Halloween
Just go.
remix party music or
Nice.
whatever on Spotify, and we crank it, and then we do a
You're
bunch.
mobile. Fishers
Yeah.
are mobile.
We do a bunch of blocks,
man.
and then we get a bunch of candy.
You
and go
can't trick or
home.
treat on your street. You got travel.
No, dude. Yeah.
Like, and you got semis coming down your goddamn street.
Yeah.
What's you got the little kids, man. How's trick or treating going for you?
We usually swing by my mom and dad's house.
Yeah. Make the rounds.
But just make the rounds.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
pretty much it.
Yeah. We have not trick or treated since we moved. Yeah. And we used to go to the park. We drive far away from our house to go to like the park. One year we went to like, oh my God, I think we went to Godfrey. We knew somebody in Godfrey.
Mhm.
That was pretty crazy. That was 2018.
My stomach is over here going. Did you hear that shit?
Yeah, I did.
It's okay.
You want a cookie?
No.
Flavor Town.
Is it? You said Flavor Town.
I got grapes at home, bro.
You never take me to Flavor Town. Stupid. Shaking a goddamn salt and pepper shaker. Yeah. Well, boys, like this is the last show this month too. We only did 2 this month. We got Halloween. Speaking of next week, so we won't be here next week. So,
Blues win 5-1.
Blues win 5-1. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Who's in goal? Bennington. Hell. Oh, I'm telling you, man, I would be surprised if they didn't get into the playoffs.
Same.
You know, this is the year to get back into the playoffs. How many years the Blues go in the playoffs consecutively, Justin? Consecutive. That means one after another after another.
What was the question?
How many years were the Blues in the playoffs consecutively?
4.
Plus 20. 24 years in a row they were in the playoffs.
Really?
Consecutively. Yeah.
Okay.
And then the lockout happened.
And then I went to so many games for $5 and ate all the food and drank all the beer. Then
I don't know what you're talking about.
They missed what? What was the first year they missed the playoffs? Chicago series? God, I don't remember, but they missed it, and then they've been off and on. I mean, we haven't made the playoffs the last 2 years, right?
Yeah, it's 2 years in a row we missed.
So I also heard a stat on the Jets with them being undefeated and whatnot. Do you know that they've owned the fucking Blues?
Oh,
since
absolutely.
they've knocked them out in the playoffs. So since the year they won the cup and knocked them out in the playoffs, the Jets have kicked the Blues ass. 16
100.
meets.
Yes.
Since that time, they've won like 14 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And this last game that the Blues played the Jets was the first time that it was less than 4-goal lead. They whoop our. It's like they're really pissed off about 2019. Yeah. I don't know, boys. Halloween, hockey, candy. I don't like Jelly Roll.
Terrifier.
I'm so excited, dude. Oh,
yeah.
God, that's going to be good. We got to find out where it's playing. Oh, I love that movie. I did not expect to like those movies. It's like a throwback to 80s slashers, right?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, the whole feel of it. It makes me want to watch other like slasher movies that I've never wanted to watch.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I want to go watch like Black Christmas and prom date and all, or prom night and all that stuff.
My God,
yeah,
Prom
dude. Yeah. Slasher movies. That's so good. Nothing? You feel nothing for
Nothing.
It's like meeting a celebrity.
Monster, yeah.
Monster. Can't believe this shit. Don't
I
get
still
caught
need to
with your
watch
pants down. It's
No.
good. Do you still have it?
No, I gave it back to you.
I'll bring it for you. You should watch it. It's so good.
Yeah.
You boys got anything else? So you want to wrap her up here? We got our fantasy listener Josh. We still got the fantasy. This is the only time I'll hold this thing, by the way.
Dude, I'm doing
Our
so
fantasy
bad this
trophy.
year.
Are you really doing bad in
I'm
fantasy
not
this year?
doing good, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What's that all about?
I don't know.
Too much magic.
I guess so, yeah.
It's too much what'd you call it? Dragon dwarves? I don't think you say that anymore, really.
Dwarfs and dragons.
I don't think you can call them that.
What? I'm not talking. I'm talking about legit dwarfs.
Yeah, I know, but you're supposed to call them little people, I believe.
They are
tiny people, little people. We've done this before.
Yeah.
Mikey, you got anything else?
Jamie, check your phone. Jesus, I'm trying to see if she'll throw me in a Tostino's pizza.
Jesus Christ! Where do you cook that at?
In the oven
until it's what?
Crispy.
Exactly. Not like the monsters at my house that microwave it and could roll it up.
Yeah.
You crisp a Totino's pizza. Do we have any Totino's pizza? I'm so hungry.
Dude, I'm
so
you heard my
hungry.
stomach over here.
Dude, Bennington got me 37.75 points tonight. You're getting your ass kicked.
Is it me?
Yeah.
You're playing me?
Yup.
Oh, shit, I don't even know who I'm playing.
I'm playing your kid and he's winning.
Daryl, he's not even playing.
I know, dude.
He didn't even
That's what I'm
draft.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
I
That's how
told
bad
him he
I'm
didn't
doing.
have to play this year, and he's
How
like,
bad I'm
cool.
doing.
And then they didn't replace him on the league. He's just robo playing. You're losing to a computer.
Oh, you can't watch and see your man. Okay. Well, hey, babe, can you throw me in a Tostino's in the oven? And you can just leave it in there. I want it crispy.
This is the Mostly Married podcast.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Thank you, and I love you.
Well, if you guys don't have anything else, we'll be back not
hey-
next week, but the week after. We'll come back with our November show.
Yeah.
We'll be
Woot.
November style. Yeah. October, dude. This is a year ago we started this here, right? And then by the time we got going in November, we were talking Pilgrim sandwiches and Thanksgiving food. You sat in that chair talking about deviled eggs. Remember this?
I remember that one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Crazy.
Yeah.
My, how the times have come. Speaking of down here, they've got the cutting room, the haunted house. That's going every weekend down here. We are broadcasting out of the same area with the downtown diner, the board gamery, the tea room. It's all right here. You can come see us here on Thursday. There were a few people popped through. That was pretty cool.
Jamie just called me Igor. What the
Igor?
fuck's that
That's
about?
messed up. Shostorkin?
Igor. I can't watch, and I think it's a. Never mind.
Is that a
not gonna take
weird
offense.
Dungeons and Dragons sex thing or
I'm
something?
not gonna take offense to it.
Weird.
Call me Igor.
So weird. Try the big red thing. If you guys don't have anything else, man, I think that's gonna do it. Yeah.
Mikey, you got anything?
Mikey? Yeah? No? Hey.
No, I'm good.
That's it.
That's it, I think. You
Huh?
good? Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Hold on! Her sister was a witch, right?
That's a hockey, you know. It's only gay. Why do you have to be mad?
Grow up, bro. Grow up.
This concludes another episode on GCRX Radio, your podcast network. The views and opinions expressed are those of the content creators and not of the podcast.